Yikes. Well, this is the weirdest I've felt.
Outstanding. Great effort. Awesome. Nailed it. Wonderful. Beautiful. Awesome.
Not my Jesus stick. Whatever shall I do? How about you, Deborah? Go to the dentist. Back, foul creature. Back, I say. Get thee behind me. Behind yourself, Satan. This looks safe. This looks safe. It could be like a peach. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. It's not safe. We're not safe. Why did I think we were not safe? That's vomit. That's vomit. Nope. It's straight vomit. Fuck. Oh, it does go very fast, too, because I just eat it straight out of the jar like a fat boy.
Fight.
Look how sparkly my beard is right now. Why is Kratos' beard so sparkly? Ooh, we got diamonds. Put a little diamond dust in the beard before we go out. Woo! A little gold dust, little flakes. Ow, I flicked my stupid chin. Golly. It's an okay butt. I like Nadine's better. We just don't get to see it very often. Till we put our wrist rocket in there. Wrist rocket in the pocket. Drop. God, you're going to bring back the Bud Light frogs. And if you don't know what they are, don't look them up because that means you're young and you have all of your life left to live. Alright, let's wait till this is at the top and then we'll go. Let's go. Okay. Are you kidding me with bologna sandwiches? One more. That would have been kind of cool if I could have rode that dude. Definitely clip that. I'll never say that again. That would have been cool if I could have rode that dude. Yeah, we knocked a bunch of stuff off him that time. Fun! Could you imagine?
Ah! You're not real! No, you're not!
I hate it! He's huge. Weasel, if that was you who was texting me in the middle of this, we'll have a chat. I'll take him. Friggin' grass. Oh god! That actually scared me. Forever. Nope. I'm just gonna mosey on. Whoa! Close it. The twins are about. Is that a shortwave radio? It looks like a freaking radio! Why is a radio never where a radio should be? What is the point of this room?
Then swoop in and grab up the tusk once you've done all the hard work. Devious. Practical.
Was that intentional? Was that what we were supposed to do? Hold on, what's this tweet? It better be... Rod, why? Rod, why? Rod, why? Every time, why? Jeremy Blair, my supervisor. A man who'd see me skinned, salted, and raped for a promotion and a few martinis. Aye. Injured. Dying if he's not already dead. I'm trying to feel sorry for him. Really, I am. There's no... I remembered how web swinging works. Kind of. I can't wait for dummies to come in and just be like, you suck. It's pretty easy. Wee-wee Ward. You keep your comments to yourself, wee-wee. I want to hear it from you, wee-wee. Man, people at work today are going to be like, what is wrong with you? Why are you so upset at everything? Real talk, though. How's the volume sound? How's in-game volume? Yep. Here comes the vomit. Oh, man, it is immediate. Oh. I don't have any dog food ones in here. Ugh, there's no dog food ones in here. Take care of yourselves. Take care. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are today. Hope you're doing well. You in that dungeon by yourself, bud? Good luck. Good luck. I didn't think they started it until enough people joined. That's interesting. You're in there all by yourself, huh? You would have raided? Wait, were you streaming? Were you streaming? Oh, you mean in the dungeon. Got it. Got it. Now I get it. I mean, it's not like Mel can... I don't think you can force start a dungeon. Like, you can start a dungeon, but you can't force it to kick off. Begin. I don't know what the term is. I mean, I guess I could probably change that in Tangy. I'm not sure if I can tweak how long it sits idle until it goes in. By the way, we do have a word of the day, but it's the same one as last Wednesday because you guys didn't figure it out. So you'll never know until you know. Okay. Maybe I gotta raise the dungeon price on that. Here's what we're doing today. We're playing Bloodborne. For like the 24th stream in a row. I did a little experimentations. I have a strategy for Orphan of Kos. I don't know if it's going to pay off, but we have one. We have a strategy. And I'll show you what it is in a second. Yeah. I did pop on. I got like 1 hour of, what's it called? First Descendant, which was great. Got 1 whole hour in. Neat. I'm going to put this fist back on just for fun. And I'll show you what we're going to do. So, I'm not using any items at the moment. But, anyway, I got an hour of First Descendant, but then I came back and I just farmed blood vials. I went back to the Nightmare Church and just ran to that guy at the gate, killed him, and ran back out. And, so we should have a decent number of blood vials for heals. Have you fought Orphan yet? You're doing it for the first time. No, we fought him quite a bit. We fought him quite a bit for like an hour and a half last Wednesday. And then I did actually practice on him a few times over the weekend because there's a certain... I'll show you. There's a certain move I'm looking for. I'm going to avoid pretty much every other move that he does. And I'm looking for this one particular move that he does to punish. I also changed out my runes, and I'll explain why in a second. Can't wait for you to be my future neighbor as I move to Belgium. Once US invades The Hague, you'll occupy Netherlands. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll go back to being a more of a colonial enterprise. Oh, it's definitely pain. I feel a little bit better with this one. Now, don't expect this to go flawlessly the first try. That's not the move I'm looking for, but I can get a little quick sneaky sneak in there. These are not the moves we're looking for. I'll tell you when we get it. I also found where the invisible wall is in this game, because he backed me right up to it, and I panicked and got killed. He hasn't done the move yet. We're waiting for it. Oh god, we're still waiting for it. We're also not going to heal much. There we go. Okay, that wasn't the punish that we wanted, but that was the move we wanted. So he was a little out of position, or I was a little out of position. But basically when he does that jump attack, if you're quick enough, you can turn around, punch the microphone, sorry, God. If you're quick enough, you can turn around, punch the microphone, and actually get a charged heavy in on him. And you can get a visceral attack. Now the visceral attack obviously does a decent amount of damage, but also because I have that one rune on, it also heals me. So I can save on heals in the first phase. And then the second phase I have not practiced really. I tried it a couple times. I didn't want to get too close to beating him, just because there's no way I was going to do that off stream. That would have been rude. But what I'm thinking for second phase is to stay close to him, pop a beast pellet and a bolt paper while he's doing his little transformation, then stay close to him and just try to get in as much damage as I can. And try to heal through it, roll through it, all that, and hope for the best. But I haven't really done that with second phase too much. I did manage to get him into second phase like 10% of the time. So for like every 10 runs, I might actually get him to second phase. We'll see if I can get a little bit better at that this morning.
But what we're waiting for is that. And then of course I'm too far from him. But that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that jump attack. And actually if you bring him down here... There it is. That's what we're looking for. 2,000 damage to him. You can punish it, and then if he hits me or I get tagged by any of his attacks in the meantime, that's what we want. If he hits me or I get punished by any of his attacks in the meantime, my visceral rune will, and so like that. I tried to roll through it, he didn't roll. My visceral rune will give me heals back for the visceral attacks. Find a crackhead, doesn't know his next move, he's so erratic. He's just angry about it, dude. He's also got two different, like, modes or phases, where some are more passive and he's just kind of chilling, walking around like this. And others where he's way more aggressive. We want the aggressive, but I don't have enough throwing knives to turn him aggressive. Also, the one move that keeps killing me is this little ball of hate that he throws out. Probably this. No. That one's fine, you can avoid that pretty easily, but the little ball of hate that he throws out has a really narrow, like... There's a really narrow window to avoid it. And I miss it most of the time. Maybe like 50% of the time I can avoid it. But it's a much slower fight than we were doing before, because we're trying to just get him to do that. I'm too far away. It's fine. And then I'll do that. It's always right in that spot for some reason. I don't know why, even when I'm locked on, he just whiffs massively on that attack. That was like 3 right there where I should have got health back and should have dealt damage to him. He basically should be in second phase by now. There's just a couple times he just completely whiffs. I think it's just positioning. I just need to be further to his left. I need to be further to my left when he runs in. It sucks, man. Yes, Land. 42, that's a great number. Yes, Land coming in with a 42. Thank you, bud. Welcome back. Happy week. Happy week of weeks to you, Tilly. Welcome in, how are you? How's everybody doing today? So, that's pretty much the strategy here, is bait that attack out. Hi, OJ. Welcome in, friend. Happy Monday. Bait that jump attack out, punish it, don't whiff on it, and then we can get him to second phase, and then we can panic and worry about that later. I just want to get him consistently to, like, phase 2, and then we should be okay. And then, if we can get this done today, then we'll worry about Larry. Positioning really important, not getting greedy with hits. Yeah, you can tell in this first phase, I'm just waiting for him. The way to change out his aggression is to hit him with a throwing knife, and then that'll piss him off and he comes running in. Alright, we're gonna run away from him and get him down in the water here. I also like, since I've been fighting this guy a lot, I've been looking at the stuff that's like in the water around him, like his mom. His mom's corpse just sitting there on the beach. Some real gross stuff in this fight. Also, he screams, my god. I feel like only Lawrence is going to be worse, but still. A lot better with him now. He's without a doubt one boss killed you the most out of all the souls. See, I can at least, if he comes running in, I can... Ooh! Camera tricked me on that one. That's what we wanted, but we're dead. That's fine. The camera kind of whipped around on that one. I wasn't touching it. It just kind of did its own thing. Fought him for like 8 hours. Killed you at least 500 times. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. If we can get a visceral, it'll be really cool here, because I can show you how much I heal up just from that. That ain't it. I kind of want to just mute him. Because honestly, just gotta sit here and listen to him scream. Might just turn the sound effects down low. I wasn't close enough to run under that. Saw a comment saying Orphan Acosta is the damn Doom music playing in his head. He's so angry. It's kind of a weird, it's a weird everything, right? Because this guy's like just born when you walk onto the beach. And from what I understand, he's kind of a, I don't know if he's just like a, he's 20 seconds old, yeah. Whatever it is. Sejiro with the 6-month sub. Welcome in, friend. Happy Monday. How are you? Also, I've not bothered with like the hunter, the gun. I haven't bothered with the gun because I can't get a good parry off on him at all. So I kind of haven't bothered. And for whatever reason, I put this fist in here. Because if I can kill this guy with a fist punch, that'll make me very happy. It doesn't fully stagger him, but I've hit him with it a couple times just to see how much damage it does. And it's kind of funny. He kind of gets body rocked a little bit. Can we do sound effects here? Let's crank that down. And maybe he won't scream as much. Let's see. Let's see if his screams are lower. What's up, Revilios? It's great. I've really enjoyed the DLC so far. We basically only have like 3, maybe 4 bosses left. We don't have any more chapters to run through as far as I know. We just have bosses. So we're basically in like a boss rush now. Perry on my wayward son. There'll be souls when you are done. Got too busy singing a song. Now I'm dead on the beach. Thanks, Mel. To be honest, Revilios, it didn't last that long. It, maybe 12, 15 times, something like that. 12, 15 attempts. That was real close to getting a yo-yo there. So that's what we want. And we get the visceral. Okay, good. Now watch my health bar. Boop! All the way back. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? He lets you get a nice full heal. Jump, please. Yeah, dude. Too far. Shit. But wasn't that a nice heal without me even touching my my healing potions? And now you guys get to just listen to the music too. You don't have to listen to him screaming the whole time. I think we'll do this for Lawrence too, probably. I tried to roll through it. He said no. I was way too close for that. Maybe I should go buy some throwing knives. I tried to roll through it again. I just wasn't paying attention on that one. Finally believe me that he has a decent singing voice. Me? No. I mean, that's okay. It's an okay, like, shower voice, I think. The trees in the boss arena has killed you a few times. In this one? That's one of the reasons I'm down in the water, because I don't want to trip over rocks or the corpse of his mother or any of that stuff. I know. Revilios, I accidentally killed Maria. I accidentally killed Maria when we were in an ad run. We were in an ad block. Oh, I don't want that, Mel. I mean, you can play slug it if you want, but I don't want it. I didn't realize we were in the middle of an ad run when I went back in to fight Maria, and we just happened to kill her that time. Yeah, his screams are irritating, and I know that, what's his name, Lawrence is just as bad. Too new to slug. I want that on a t-shirt. I'm too new to slug. That's a nice little t-shirt. So like I said, when I was practicing this a little bit over the weekend just to get the general idea down, I got him to second phase maybe 1 out of 10 times, but it's better than like 1 out of, I don't know, 50. Now, I hate when he does that though. Why does my character do that? I don't know why he whiffs off to the side. Like I thought I was getting the attack pretty consistently at least, but apparently not. I don't know how I haven't had throwing knives, but maybe I gotta go buy them or something. Because it changes his attack approach. Lawrence is very loud. Yeah, he's very loud. Orphan's kind of annoying. Rolled it, but it didn't matter. I wasn't paying attention. I blinked. Hype train, don't do it. It's a scam. It's a scam. I know, I did it in the ad break. It wasn't intentional. You can watch it on the most recent VOD. Probably about 3/4 of the way through is when we kill her. Sorry, not the most recent. The second to most recent. But yeah, it was a fun fight. That one, like we were saying, was more of a dance. And this one, I don't know, man. This one, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not enjoying it. 20 minutes in, just getting notified? Yeah, that sounds about right. Twitch. That sounds about right. It's crazy, though, too, because I let ads run, so it takes a minute or two for the ads to, like, warm up, and then it takes 3 minutes for the ads to actually run, and then we do a couple minutes of, like, hey, hello, good morning. And it still takes Twitch that long to send the notification out. Let me run down, so that's a fair question. You know what, Revilios? You can ask a free question because we did already kind of answer that one. It is sort of Bloodborne related. So yes, the word is something that is found in Bloodborne. It's sort of related to Bloodborne, but not like specific. Does that make sense? It's kind of related to Bloodborne, but it's not specific to Bloodborne. You know, like it's not like third umbilical cord or anything that specific. It's one word. It's fewer than 10 letters. It is small enough to be held in the hand. It is not a specific color, but it is kind of defined by that color, or that color is a descriptor of this thing. If you eat it, it is not necessarily nutritious or does not have nutritional value. You can eat it. I'm sure some people do eat it, but I wouldn't recommend it. And it's a singular noun that describes a thing. But Revilios, you get a free question. You can just ask it in chat, and I'll answer it. You get a free one because somebody had already asked if it was Bloodborne related. Yeah. Missed the explanation for no game sound. No, we have game sound. We just don't have game screams. Yeah, I'm interested in the lore of this thing because it's kind of like it's like the child of a fallen god or something. Well, I tried to roll it, and we're dead. Stuck on a tree root. Yeah, we're it's instantly dead. This is why I try to get down into the water there because, like you said, you get tripped up on roots and rocks and stuff. You sure it was chalk? That's a good guess, Quebecois. Good guess. Weasel, we just turned the screams off because he's so irritating. He's just constantly screaming. But yeah, from what I understand, it's like the newborn of a dead god, essentially. Because all the great ones, from what I can understand, they're kind of like gods to us puny mortals. They apparently like die in childbirth. I guess that's kind of like their thing. So I don't know if she was dead this whole time or just died. I don't know what the deal is. I also don't know what the difference is between like Orphan of Kos and the Great One Reborn. I don't know if Great One Reborn was like a child of a Great One that was brought about by humanity, and this one was actually like a naturally occurring child of a Great One. So I don't know, lore-wise. Come on, bud. I would really like... over the weekend, I got him in a sequence of like 3 jump attacks in a row, and it was great, because I got him to like phase 2 like super quick. Now that one's good, but it's not my favorite because I didn't regain any health from it, so it's kind of like, that's great, but I like it better when you... That attack right there has a crazy like AoE. So if you don't time that right, you'll either get hit by the ball or you get hit by the splash, and the splash does enough damage that he rushes in and then smacks you with his placenta club. It's really irritating. Shit. That was the attack I wanted and I rolled through it instead. Beating up the Orphan of Kos, I told him, what are you gonna do, tell your parents? I'm a high school bully. It's true though. What is he gonna do? Sometimes I'll miss that visceral too, but that one was pretty good. Fighting an actual thing or a manifestation of a thing? I think it's an actual thing. See, like that, he usually runs in, yep, comes for the uppercut once he hits you with that little ball of hate. Now watch that health bar. Whoop, right back up. That's what we want to see. 1 or 2 more of those and we should be good. Hit your charts out, nerd. Get him out, nerd. There's one of his crazy combo attacks. Alright, we get our health back. Boop! Right in the old buttskiss. Buttskiss! Alright. Phase 2 is coming up soon. Unfortunately, I did not put my beast pellets or my bolt paper on, but we'll see how we do without it. I'll actually heal in the second phase. If we get him to jump one more time, we should be good. He didn't want to jump that one. Here's a yo-yo man. To be fair, he does usually beat the shit out of me. Yeah, exactly. Too far. I was too far out of position on that one. The positioning is crazy, how close you have to be to get that to work, but it's the most consistent strat that I've found so far. I gotta be careful not back up into the wall here. And of course he hits me with that. And that. Hopefully we can get our visceral in and get some health back, and then I can wail and fight. He didn't do it. Also, the music's great here, so you can enjoy the music without listening to his screams. I did hit dodge on that one, by the way. He just didn't do it. And I'm dead. He didn't dodge to the side twice. I don't know why. I hit dodge twice, and I am plugged in today. I was noticing that a couple of times over the weekend, too. Just certain inputs were not going through. And I don't know if it was just a timing thing or what, but they weren't going through. He usually does a little sidestep there, and he just didn't do it. We got a question. Revilios, did you ask another question? Because you have a free one, bud. Let me check, make sure you didn't ask another question. No, you get a free one. What type of substance is the noun made of? Man, that's a difficult one. It is, I'll say it's biological in nature. It's biological in nature. Oh, and the smell of it, because somebody asked how it smelled, and I said, you usually wouldn't smell this thing, but it probably smells kind of like salt water, like saline salt water, something like that. The most damage you've done to him, I probably got him down to about a quarter health, and then I gave up because I didn't want to kill him off stream. So, yeah. Remember, it's a singular noun, and it's fewer than 10 letters. Would you rather see in a dark hallway, Orphan of Kos or a Xeno Man Baby? Yes, Lan, you said you only watched Alien and Aliens, right? I feel like you need to watch Alien Resurrection, the fourth one. Actually, you should watch 3 and 4. They're both good in their own ways, in my opinion. 4 is like 2 on steroids. Not in a good way necessarily. It's just everything about 2 that was already at like a 10, they just like level it up beyond that. 4, how do I say this without spoiling it? 4, Resurrection has a character that's similar to your question, and it's I probably like that one better than either of those 2 that you asked about. Was that generic and vague enough for you? There's a scene in 4 that's still one of my favorite scenes in like an Alien movie ever. And they tried to kind of do it in Alien Romulus. The only thing that prevented me from loving that movie was how many callbacks were shoehorned into the movie. More interested now? Yeah, it's wild. I haven't watched it in a few years, but it's wild. They really do dial up like the high points from 2. There's none of the nuance or like satire or any of the intrigue or whatever with the double talk stuff, but there's some scenes, man. There are some scenes for sure in that movie. Start at the beginning and go for it. 3, I like 3 more than most. I think it was a Joss Whedon script, surprisingly, and that was the first movie to go outside of like, oh, here's a bunch of space explorers and they stumbled upon a thing that they didn't understand and was very dangerous. The third one had more of like, again, I don't want to give spoilers away, but it had more meat to the story of like what the world or worlds were like in that particular future. It had more of like what's going on with society, what's going on with capitalism, what's going on with these corporations. David Fincher's first movie. Was it his first movie? I think it was David Fincher and Joss Whedon, right? Which is what a wild combination. Or at least he did a pass on it. I can't remember if he wrote the whole script or not, but yeah. Callbacks are the only reason people watch movies anymore, even those without any previous iterations. It's such a sad thing, though, and it's sad to me because it seems like the only creative people we have anymore, the only reason that they're creative is because they are making something based on something else, some other original creative force. And it's probably always been that way because like nothing is ever like super new and original. It's always based on something else in some way or shape or form. But now it's more derivative than influenced, you know? Rather than just be influenced or have elements of, it's just derivative of. Fincher hates that movie. I feel like he hates a lot of his stuff. He's too self-serious for my tastes. But I like what he's done with... isn't he the one that basically bankrolled Love, Death, and Robots? Wasn't that Fincher? I can't remember if that was Fincher or somebody else. But yeah. Yeah, man, I feel like... So, for anybody who hasn't seen Alien Romulus, but you have seen Aliens 1, or Alien and Aliens... There are so many almost like shot-for-shot moments where it's kind of like, I get it, dude. I get that you really like that scene or the way they introduced this character or the way they like framed this moment. And I get that you want to like pay homage to that, but you're doing the exact same thing. It looks like you just cut a frame out of one of those two movies and just put it in this one. Why do that to yourself? You can have an homage without just like, it takes me out of the movie. There's one particular moment where a character kills an alien and then has like a one-liner that was just pulled directly from Aliens. That's not even an homage. That is just, you're just ripping off the exact same thing. And you don't need it. And I'm sure a bunch of people in the theater were hooting and hollering because they're like, I know that line. That's my favorite line. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I hate it. It takes me out of the movie and it makes me hate those characters. It makes me hate that moment. It's like, it's a cool moment. It would have been cool. It also is not in keeping with that character. And I don't know if that was a Fetty thing, the director, or if it was a studio thing. I can't imagine it was Ridley Scott, because Ridley Scott is, like, not about that. Now, granted, I haven't seen Gladiator 2, so I have no idea. But, like, I don't think Ridley Scott's about member berries. To be honest, he doesn't like it too much, because the studio fucked around with it a lot. I think the reason he doesn't like it, production is absolutely hell. Yeah, I remember it being a mess, and I still like it, like... despite all that. But the studio really seems to have their fingers all over these. Not in line with that character. Not at all. Not in line with... And that character goes through some interesting arcs, which I thought was cool. But then that whole line undercut that whole thing. Hated it. Hated it. The Ian Holm choice. I didn't realize while I was watching it that he, like, had passed away. So the digital necromancy stuff is real gross. He did great as an android. That line didn't make sense. Oh yeah. The otherwise that character was great. I thought he was a fantastic addition. Like that was an interesting new take on a bunch of androids that we've seen God knows how many times in these movies, especially with like Fassbender's take in Prometheus and Covenant, which I thought were good. Honestly, the strongest points of those movies. And then this guy was a completely different take. I thought it was cool until that line, until what they kind of did with him towards the end. The Ian Holm thing, I don't like digital necromancy, even if like their whatever their what do you call it, their people sign off on it, you know. Ooh, camera, why, dude? I'm going this way. I love when you go back up and the camera's like, I'm gonna stay here and you're gonna go left now. Thank you. I don't know what I was doing there. Just kill me now. I hate when it does that. I thought I was in position for him and it just shanks me off to this way. Didn't even have the same name. I don't know what the point was. Well, it was Rook and Romulus Ash in the first one. I think it's because in those movies... No, it's a very common weasel. It's a very commonly known thing. It's a very common word. Very, very commonly known. I think pretty much everybody on Earth should know the word or the word for it in their language. I think in the early Alien movies, and even in this one, the android based on Ian Holmes was a model. So there were like multiple versions of that same model on different ships or in different plants or in different whatever. And they just named him Ash. And this one was named Rook because it was on a different, I think he was on a different ship completely. Well, it looked off because the digital necromancy wasn't quite right. What I would have preferred is just find somebody who looks like now what Ian Holmes looked like when he made that movie, and then you can like tweak it a little bit CG wise. You know, start with a base. And maybe they did, but then they like weirdly tweaked him and he just looked off the whole time. I like the idea of having that as kind of a callback because it gave him new things to do. And even he had, I don't think he had too many lines that were ripped directly from the originals. His face looked very fake. I like the idea of having the old Android model be like reactivated and used as like a source of information. That all was pretty cool. But the choice to like raise Ian Holm from the dead and make him look shitty, yeah. Everybody on Earth knows this thing, but you weren't even sure what it's made of. No, I'm 100% sure what it's made of. I know exactly what it's made of. But to say what it's made of would tell you the thing. So I had to be a little more vague. Could have cheated, made the face all busted up. Yeah, that too. Honestly, when and this is some spoilers for it, but like when they reach for him to begin with and he's kind of in shadow and he screams at him, I was like, what the shit? I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't close enough for the visceral. It's fine. There we go. I do like that you just punch for that visceral. You don't ever stab him. You think you would stab him with your big old cleaver knife, you know? Alright, calm down. That's one of his crazy combos that he gets into. I also don't know why his placenta has a blade on the edge of it. Like, that's pretty metal, literally. But like, why, dude? Doing pretty good so far. Hey, Nate. The internet died. Welcome back, bud. You didn't miss anything. We're getting a little close to the edge here. Nice. Okay, one more of those, and he should go to second phase. We actually haven't been hit once. Didn't lose any health. Surprising. Why are you backing all the way up there, bud? That's where your wall is, friend. Come on. Placenta. Ugh. I'm getting sweaty. I might have to go buy some throwing knives. This is such a pain in the ass. Try to get him to jump attack me. I don't know how else to get him to do it. Do you see how much... You saw that jump, right? And you saw the AoE hit? Look how much it took out of my health. And I still have my defense rune on. I rolled it. It's fine. Didn't get the visceral. Didn't give me the visceral. We could have healed right there. It just did not give me the visceral attack because we were slightly off to the side. Such a pain in the ass, dude. Only thing I remember from the third movie was that everyone was bald. I couldn't remember anyone's name. I can't remember anybody's name either. Like, I remember more of the plot. Quebecois, we turned the sound effects all the way down. Turned sound effects down to 1. Because he's so annoying. Oh, Revelius, did you ask another question? Did I miss it? I'm sorry if I missed it. Hold on, let me roll back. No, I don't think I did. I know you said you were thinking of one. It's fine. There's no rush. Little and Tiny say hi. Aw, cute. Hi back. Blade Center. Gross. That's gross. Said you know. I don't understand it. It also seems really painful. I remember the plot of the third movie, and then specifically certain character designs for the third movie, because that was the first time that the Xenomorphs get to do something interesting that made their made the species kind of like, it made you go like, oh, that's what's going on. And again, I don't want to spoil anything. For Game of Thrones is in it, he has game. Blade Senta? Guy from Game of Thrones and Blade Senta? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'm trying to focus on this Cos. Some say Cosm. What's up with those ships out there? Alright, get back. Cos right now. What am I doing?
Come on, Cleveland. Come on. Come over here. You gonna limp back. You walk over, but you're limping back.
So I think I need, when I run underneath him, I need to like push towards him a little bit to make sure I'm oriented correctly. It's just the timing of that and the positioning of that is such a pain to get right. Okay. And we get our heal. Now we're good. Okay. Just do that like 3 more times, baby. Okay. So this is what I had over the weekend where he did this like 3 times in a row, and it was great. Because I basically forced him into like phase 2 within about 30-40 seconds. Which was fantastic. And now he's doing his slow walk. Now he's doing his crip walk. Bring this hard boss down to half HP without heals. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, baby. Dude. Nope. That little ball of hate that he throws, the fact that it does almost half of your health, from not a direct hit, like what the hell, dude? What is it that he's hitting you with? And why does it hurt so bad? From a distance. Like a grenade. Some call him Cos. I call him guys screaming at me, beating the shit out of me with a placenta. Yeah, Cosm. Alright, get our visceral, get our heal back. We're good. Hi again, Tilly. Oh, I got you, OJA. You're encouraging me. I understand. See? And then that's fine when he throws that little ball of hate out because he comes in with a jump attack, but I'm not in position to take advantage of it. That little ball of hate, man. Get my heals back. I think we need one more. The music is lovely, though. I enjoy it. That one just hit directly. You know what? I should just let it hit me directly. Too far. I should just let it hit me. Ooh, maybe we can bring the shield up for that. I hit the wrong button. Maybe I can bring the shield up for that little spike ball. I was looking at chat. Maybe we switch over to the shield, and when he throws that ball, we'll just use the shield. Because he usually runs in to do a jump attack after that, so that might actually be better. You busted your knee this weekend? I'm real sore getting around. I'm sorry, Tilly. What happened? Right up the arse. Yeah, we punch him in his bony, just-born arse. God, I would pay good money for a cooling controller. You know what? We're going to unplug. We're going to unplug and see how this goes. We're going to unplug for this one. Psycho Mantis style. Let's get this shield up and let's see how it handles that ball. You called a pork chop for me, it looks like it. I've heard shrimp mostly. People usually say he's beating you with his shrimp. It's just what it looks like. Just pink shrimp or raw pork chop. That there's raw pork chop. If you were to taste it, what would be similar? That's kind of a free one too, because we already answered that. No, somebody said smell, but honestly, smell and taste would be the same. If you were to taste it, what would be similar? I would say, yeah, it is, Nate, right? I would say the blandest, palest grape that you could find. The most flavorless grape that you could find is the closest possible thing. You tucked and rolled your knee into the ground, tripped over the smallest stump in the world, hid in the dirt, and went flying. I hate that, Tilly. These tiny little things, right? It's this tiny little, like, this tiny little pinky that's... Hey! Mel gets it. Mel gets it. Mel's got it. I mean, I kind of gave you that one. I kind of gave you that one with the grape. I kind of gave you that one. I think that, honestly, eyeballs have so much flavor. If you guys take issues with any of those answers to those questions, you let me know. That one's from Tiffy. Anyone made a controller with mini fans in the handles? I think they have, Weasel. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made like a liquid-cooled controller. It'd be chunky as hell, but I bet you it exists. It's probably also like $800. They're different colors, they're different flavors. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we got the word of the day, which means Mel gets to pick the next one for Wednesday. When Tiffy comes in, you can either thank them for the word of the day, or you can be mad at them. Don't yell at them. You can be mad at them. I can't do anything about that, but you can don't yell at them. You can be mad though. You can be mad though. I think next death we might go back and look at how much it costs for throwing knives and where to buy them and all that good stuff. Because when he's like this, when he's just slow walking, like pimp, you want to hit him with a throwing knife, and then he changes up his attack. Oh, that was way too close for that one. It's fine. He did the attack we wanted, it was just way too close. Oh god, this guy is annoying, bud. Look at him. Okay. I'm just trying some different things because I'm getting irritated with waiting for him to bait out this attack. And I didn't get the visceral, so we're dead here. If I don't get that visceral, it doesn't heal me. I'm trying to save my heals for phase 2. It sucks. Hey bro, we killed a guy. We got this weird looking thing. Let's eat this shit. Yeah. Let's eat it. Wait, do you eat it when you beat him? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. Whoever it was said tears earlier was so close. Yeah, because I said saline. See, you were like, what does it smell like? It doesn't really smell like much. You shouldn't be smelling it, especially if it's in where it's supposed to be. And then the tasting it or the eating it was really what did it. The context for eyeball, you were saying, was a discussion we had last Monday. So Tiffy... It came to Tiffy's mind, not because of the eyeballs in the game, as far as I know, but the... Where is the... Oh, there we go. The eyeballs in Congo. I think there's something in Congo with eyeballs. We were talking about Congo, and that reminded Tiffy of the eyeball. But the eyeball is in the game. That's why when you asked if it was, like, related... Absolutely true! When we were talking about Congo, and somebody asked if it was related to this... I was like, kind of? Because it kind of is? Kind of? There it is. Oh, I did the jump and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at an eyeball. I'm dead. Absolutely true. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life and in general in this game? Yes, Lane, I never answered your question. Orphan of Kos or the end creature of Alien Romulus? They're very similar, huh? Hey, Ayo. How are you? I don't have a case of the Mondays so far. This guy's just being a real pain in the ass, though. I feel like the acid blood and the little would be worse in an alley. And I feel like Orphan wouldn't be able to swing his placenta around as much in an alley, so I think I'd take Orphan. Turn off the music and put the screaming extra loud? Okay. I'm gonna hate this so much. I'm gonna hate this so much. Wait, is it his voice or his sound effects? I can't remember. We'll do it once. Do it once. If you guys need to take a break and run away from what's about to happen, do it now. Do it now. I'm turning it down now. Yeah, you've been warned. And if anybody new pops in and they're like, what the flaming heck? You can get them a heads up. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Yeah, you guys are smart. Gasland's best time to do that for people. It's awful. It's awful. Listen to my squishy steps. I mean, the viscerals are pretty badass, and the viscerals sound great. Listen to my squishy steps. Oh, you can hear him stomping too. You tossed your headphones away, just threw them off the room, threw them across the room like they bit you. I hope we win. This is terrible. This is awful. You gonna put this in your sound machine? That one almost got me. Didn't pay attention. You need the bass boosted? There's nothing. You gotta do that on your own system. Ah, shit. Ooh, if we can get this. If we can get this. I'm gonna have to roll it. Yeah, I got me. Okay, we're changing that back because that's horrible. That's horrible. Jesus.
Most of the time.
Hey, Budness. Budness, you back from the Baja, bud? We're putting that back. We're gonna go back. The sound effects are awful. Like, they're really cool. They're really well done. But my god. Man, extra reason to shut them off. Yeah. The thing is with that ball attack, I couldn't even have tanked it on my shield because it would have killed me too.
You back from the Baja.
Let's put it on a little bit just so you can at least hear what's going on. It's crazy how much better I did off stream when I was just focused on, you know, the fight and not chat. I'm not blaming chat at all. It's you guys aren't doing anything. I'm just looking over to see what's going on and I'm not like fully in the fight. We haven't even gotten him to phase 2 once. I don't know if the shield blocks anything from him. So that ball that he throws out, I can only properly dodge it like maybe half the time if I'm lucky. Even if I dodge, but I don't time it right, the AoE takes almost half of my health, knocks me down, and then he comes in for a jump attack. So what I've found is if I just have the shield up, it only takes a little bit of my health, and sometimes he still comes in for the jump attack, which I'm trying to bait, but it at least leaves me in a position where I can respond to it, versus trying to get my ass up off the ground. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying stuff, because I can't time that little ball properly. We're too far away from him. That first jump is tough. I can't quite gauge the distance because I never know when he's going to pop in. If you have a baseball bat, you could hit it. Yeah, that'd be great. If I could just like grab a missile out of the air, that'd be great. I feel like I could be getting some cheap shots in here too while he's dicking around. Ring ash. Okay, it's 1. We need like 4. Wasn't paying attention, I was looking at chat. And then my idea for phase 2, when we can get him there consistently, I want to use bolt paper and beast pellets to just stay close to him and just deal a bunch of quick damage if we can. That's my plan anyway. We are of little importance. That's not true. It's just I can't focus on this guy and be like popping my eyeballs over to chat. You take your eyes off this guy for 1 second and you're dead. That's okay, AO. You really don't need much more than like 480p for this game. Alright, we need to get throwing knives. This is a pain in the ass. Also, throwing knives will do a little bit of damage to him, so that helps. Every little bit helps. I was hitting him with pebbles. It didn't seem to do much except leave me exposed. Bolt, paper, beast pellets, Battlestar Galactica. You got it, bud. The camera. I was backing away from him, and the camera put me in front of him. It's fine because we got our health back, but like, that kind of shit drives me crazy. Alright, now he's throwing his little temper tantrum. Come on. Bolts, Beasts, Battlestar Galacticus. Come on, dude. Unbelievable. Interesting. Tried to roll it. I don't know where that wall is. It's going to be here soon, though. So let's go this way. I was getting the charge attack ready rather than rolling through that. I thought he was going to jump. Yeah, same there. I really need you to jump, bud. Really need you to do a jump, and I need to hit the attack properly. Come on, dude. Maybe there's a better strat for this. I think it's the throwing knives. Well, it doesn't matter now. I tried to roll through it. Started playing DS2 this weekend. Dark Souls 2. Can't believe it came out within a year from Bloodborne. Was it really that late? I thought Dark Souls 2 was way earlier. Yeah, it looks like it came out earlier. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Is that your first time playing it? You think it's overhated? Wasn't that one easier than DS1? The shitty parts are real shitty. Yeah, I don't know if I have an interest in going to the Souls games proper. I don't know. Just because, like, I guess I could do the remaster. They haven't done DS2 remastered yet, right? They've only remastered the first one. The first one looks pretty good in the remaster. But I don't know if they did the second one at least, then maybe I'll think about it. Recommend DS3 for sure. Maybe. I think it'll be a while. I think it'll be a while before I do that. Alright, do they have throwing knives? 800, huh? Let's see if we got any kin. I have one throwing knife somehow. What's after this? Honestly, because it's taken us so freaking long to finish this game, and we don't even know if we are going to finish it. I want to go back to the. I want to go back to that Christmas Carol, Metroidvania. I want to go back to that. I want to try to finish that shitty game and pick it up where we left off. I actually did some off-stream plays of it a long time ago, and I put them up on YouTube, and I'm still trying to make my way through it. But at least I have a bunch more, like, special attacks and moves now. I don't know about Bloodborne cart. Maybe. But I kind of want to go do that shitty Christmas Carol game for funsies. Alright. Give me all the knives. 6. Great. Can I have more, please? I would like more, please. Can I use insight to frickin' buy these knives? Unbelievable. Alright, give me more knives, please. Oh no, ads already? We've been at this for an hour? Holy shit. Sorry, the ads are coming up. Alright, we got knives with us. Alright. Imagine having a backup game? God, Tilly, I don't even know if I need to at this point. So, is there somewhere you can farm throwing knives? I know that sounds insane, but... And then we want... I think I want beast blood and bolt paper next to it, if we can actually get them to second phase. Yeah. And, Pebbles didn't do much. Pebbles didn't do much. I was hoping the Pebbles would aggro him Didn't really work. And the poison knife would be great because I have 20 of them, but I think you have to be up close and actually like hit him with it. I thought about throwing Molotovs at him from a distance. Maybe we do that, and when we run out of throwing knives, I don't know. That could work. DS2 is super easy bosses. The fucked up levels take you 2 tries, like 5 minutes to beat it, and spend 40 minutes getting... Yeah. I do remember that. Like, the levels themselves are a pain in the ass, but the bosses aren't too bad. Rats drop throwing knives? That makes no sense, Tilly, but I bet you that's exactly what it is. If we have to go on a rat run to get throwing knives, I'll absolutely do that. What a stupid thing that probably is true. Okay. Let's see if we can get one run in before the ads start, shall we? Shall we? Let's shall. Just to show you the difference in his aggressive and his passive state. Definitely not Scott. Pretty much the haircut I have now is the haircut I've always had. Except for a few years in high school where I had the short, spiky, blonde tips. Play for a day, done with No Man's Wharf. No Man's Wharf? What's that? No mullet, Tilly. No mullet. Rad. Welcome in, bud. Thank you for... It says 46, but you said 48, so I'll split the difference to say thanks for 47? Question mark? As rats is British. A boy band haircut? I did. Yeah. The craziest thing was I went into my senior year, the short spiky hair and the blonde tips, and one of my teachers called roll, and when he said my name and I said here, half of the class turned around and was like, wait, what? They had no idea who I was, which was amazing. Come on, dude. And these are kids I had gone to school with for like 8 years before that. Okay. Not exactly how I intended this to go, but it's fine. Okay, we're dead. So people people watching ads didn't miss anything, but it's fine. We didn't waste any consumables, so we're good. We're good. That's 4 years, Claw. I know, but it says 46, Rob. So that's why I'm confused. On mobile it said 48. Maybe it was like... Did you not trigger it the last 2 months, maybe? Sometimes it does that for me. Or sometimes on desktop it'll say like... it'll say 36, but then when it triggers later, it'll be like 38 or something like that. I don't know. Either way, thank you, bud. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for the sub. And that carried into adulthood. People not knowing who I am? Yeah. Scott, did you play this game? I can't remember if you played Bloodborne. Ads are about to start, so we're just going to screw around for a second. You know what? Let's go. Let's see if we can do a rat run. Let's see if Tilly is correcto. See if we can do a rat run. I wonder what the closest... This was one I did not play, didn't have a console. Man, I'd recommend it. I think you would enjoy it. Let's go... What do we think is the closest one? Great Bridge, maybe? I can't remember. Maybe it's just Central Yarnum. I don't remember the easiest way to get down into the... I think this one, you come down off of it and go down by the big brick guys and into the pit. There are no cats in America, 'cause the rats had throwing knives. They're also diseased. They should be like poison knives, I think. Multiples. Is this the last boss? No, Weasel. We got at least 2 more after this. A big ladder near the rats. I know, but I don't remember what you call it to use to get to them. I remember the rats and such. These big ass crows. Oh, I like that. Target things, dummy. I like one hitting these early ass enemies. That's fun. That's fun. Hey, dude. Stop. Oh, these guys. We farmed so much. That's cute. Oh, man. That feels good. Feels good. It's always nice in these games to come back to like your beginning levels and just be like, yeah, I remember when you used to be a real pain in the ass and now I can just destroy you. Quest for Fame? Is that like one of the Quest for Glory games? Tilly, wasn't it around here somewhere? The big guys are down there, and then there's a drop down through there. I can't remember, dude. There are rats after the caged dogs area. Yeah. I do remember that. Ish. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Closer to the bridge? I'm literally on the bridge, bud. Literally on it. On it like vomit. Down there. Hate walking down the street. Giant rats keep trying to rob me with knives. It's such a problem. Yeah. It really is, dude. So I think they're just under the bridge, right? Stop. You guys are so irritating. Not you, Funky Monk. Just these guys down here. I forgot there were a bunch of them down here. Welcome back, Funky Monk. Thank you for the sub, bud. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Hope things are going well for you on this holiday week. Oh, hey, big guy. Wow. One shot the big brick bro. That makes me feel so much better about everything. Monday happies. Those stairs, I think, Tilly, I'm just trying to make my way down-ish towards the bridge. How go the killings? Not great. I've died a lot. We're trying to check out if our little rat bro friends... No, we don't want to go down there, I don't think. Oh, hey. Is there anybody here?
You haven't by any chance
Did I miss this?
seen my little sister, have you? I told her to look after the house, but she's run off somewhere.
Funky Monk, I bet you that's how it is.
And wears a big white ribbon. Have you seen her out there anywhere?
Big white ribbon. How did I miss this? No.
Oh. Okay then. But if you do see her, would you give me word?
Do you guys know where she
She's a
is?
small girl with a big white ribbon. My good little sister.
Is she in the sewer? Little girl, I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, I'm assuming she's like dead. But do I have to go find her somewhere? There's a whole quest with her? How the heck did I miss it? Writing about senior council indicative of how little there is going on. I don't know why we don't get this week off too, to be honest. Seems kind of silly. But, you know. The worst week is going to be like the garbage time before Christmas. And then Christmas Eve day, which for whatever reason we're working. Her mama's in her papa's arena. Oh, yeah. I thought we did sort that, though. Because we obviously beat Gascoigne. And I thought we found whatever it was from her. The worst week is, yeah, all of them. I mean, these are... Thanksgiving week is easy peasy because it's like a real light workload for the most part. It's kind of garbage time. But yeah. Most of your coworkers are working from home. Nothing will be accomplished. I don't know, one old man in chat. It depends on what you do for sure, but most of us, we have like a 60% remote workforce, and we get quite a bit of shit done. And I've worked remotely for 11, 12 years? No. Yeah, at least 12 years. So, you know. Gary's getting slammed. Why are they trying to make him do like everything now, like last second? Friday off, wasn't sure till this morning. That would be so stupid. To make people come in on Friday. Like, unless you're like an emergency room nurse. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Remote work for 3 years, never going back. Yeah. If they tried to make me come into the non-existent Atlanta office, or like, you should remote fly into New York every day. I'm like, yeah, okay. If you're paying for my daily flights to New York from Atlanta, sure. Alright, so I think it was down there. I don't remember how to get there. Found yourself at the mall, American Furniture Warehouse, and IKEA. Oof, 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 oof. That's a rough day, sounds like. That's a very American day. It's a very American day. December is when a lot of companies close their books and no new spending. I get that, and I think I've heard that too. Oh, we really can't get through there, huh? I thought when Big Boy came through there, we were, that was open. Oh, maybe it's this one I'm thinking of. Why wasn't this open? Weird. I thought that was a shortcut that we like never opened. Costco on a Sunday's nightmare. I almost went out to our local grocery store yesterday, but Peachy was like, "No, I'm going tomorrow." just wait. I'll go tomorrow. So she's going today. Saved me from going yesterday on like the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Oh, hi. Scared me. Oh, I think it's this little bridge here. Now maybe this place won't scare me quite as much this time. Because we can kind of one-shot stuff. So if there's anything I missed here, maybe we can grab it now. You know what? People work at home. Next thing you know, communism happens. So unfortunately, no one can work at home anymore. Yeah, certain people are pushing the return to work ethos because certain people have friends who have quite a bit of money in real estate. Commercial real estate. It's funny how that works. It's funny how that works. Okay, let's look for our little rat boys. They down here? I know we got like sharpshooters and stuff up top, but I don't remember where our little rat boys are. Let's get this going so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. I think those little like freaks in the water are down here too. I don't remember. Is this the rats? I think the rats are up there, right? There's a couple. Let's see if they drop anything. You guys dropping stuff? You shits. Not a damn thing, Tilly. Tilly? That one's on Tilly. That one's on Tilly. It's probably backed up by those wanting you to commute with dino juice fueled metal boxes. That's true too, yeah. Yeah, we need more the flow of commerce. Open it up. Hi, Raptor. Welcome in, friend. Love when people are like, this small thing will happen, and they're like, if we do this thing, it'll lead to all of us dying. It really just leads to, like, I don't know, slightly better quality of life for most people. Even if it incrementally hampers certain other people. It's wild how that works. How much of the DLC is left? We literally have this boss, Orphan of Kos, which is the boss we're currently working on. Lawrence, who's actually optional, but we're gonna try to beat him. Oh, these freaking things down here. They're not rats though, dude. I don't want to mess with them if they're not rats. Maybe we go up the other way. And so Orphan of Kos, Lawrence, and then Gehrman back in the main game. And then I don't know, and no spoilers, I don't know if there's anything after him. But yeah. Let's run back this way a little bit. Neat. Nice dead end there. It's fun. Really? Stop. What do you guys even drop? Blood vials, one at a time. Tilly, I don't know about this rat run, friend. Sweet Kos, yeah. So we got Kos, Lawrence, who's optional, and then Gehrman to finish the main game. And I don't know if Gehrman has anything extra after that. I'd love to at least get past Kos today. Costco today. Really, guys? Big unspoken part of that is these middle managers and bosses want the power and locking you in an office for 8 hours away from home. Hard to get off. Hard to get off on that. We can just disconnect and leave the Zoom call. There's probably something to be said for that. Yeah, which is like ugh to me, but yeah, I think it's a power thing. I really do think that the people that have all the money in the world and they still act like assholes. I really think it's just because of power and control. I really think it comes down to power and control. If they feel like they don't have it over their own lives, they want it over other people's lives. That's just kind of how it feels. Some guy talked about how if we give gay people rights, it lead to the collapse of the economy. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. And clearly has not has not exactly panned out. Logic. Anybody home? No response. They've all turned to beasts. Alright, let's just go back to the fight. You gotta pray the gay economy away. I feel like the gay economy, if there's such a term, such a thing, has, if nothing else, bolstered the economy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's done probably pretty well for bringing some money in. Gay rights lead to hurricanes. Yeah. They power the machines. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a well. There's no shark boys down there? Okay. Okay. The only one who did the thing I do in the remote office still need to go to the office. I was go to the office to work remotely. Wow. That's real dumb. Thankfully, I worked for a blog before this, and they were kind of like, you know, they got successful over time, but it took a while. And that started people working remotely because they just kind of hired folks from all over the country. And we had folks in LA. I was in Pittsburgh at the time. And Tulsa and some other places too. And guess what? We did just fine. We never had an issue. And for small startups and stuff like that, like there's no overhead. There's no structural overhead. There's no commercial real estate overhead. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to renew your lease at inflated prices. You don't have to pay for facilities or cleaning or utilities. I'm actually shocked that more business folk don't see the obvious cost savings in that, but I really do think the only reason is because they have some other fingers in the pies of like commercial real estate investment firms and fossil fuel stuff. That's the only reason. Because otherwise it would just be like, we don't need any commercial real estate. For most things, you don't need a physical place to go into. So a lot of places are now doing like they're trying to figure out how to do a lot of places are doing like government loans, local loans to flip commercial real estate into residential because we have a housing crisis still. It seems pretty obvious to me. I know it's not an easy thing to do. You can't just flip a switch and suddenly just bring people in to live in an old office. But it seems like a pretty easy switch to me. Pittsburgh potty. We did have Pittsburgh toilets. The Pittsburgh toilet. Considered the service economy of the gays. Them cocks ain't sucking themselves. Wow, that's good service. The gays have rights and the price of Bitcoin is collapsing. My God. What's Bitcoin even at these days? Furries buy the fursuits. There's the ones that have money. And furries, as far as I know, furries are across like all demographics, right? Is there one like predominant trait among furries that makes them furries? Like are furries tend to be this age, this gender, this persuasion? Pittsburgh potty is a junction of all three rivers. No, not even close. They're all IT people? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, speaking of hilarious, let's try to actually do this fight again. 95 to 96K for one Bitcoin. Last I even looked at it, it was like 60 or 80, somewhere around there. So to me, that seems like it's up. I don't think I have anything in Bitcoin anymore. Really wish I would have been able to figure it out back in like 2007. That would have been nice. The only way they stay sane? I don't know, man. You're assuming that they're sane. He just punched the ground? I think he punched the ground out of frustration. Bitcoin's gone up since the election. I should have bought a bunch. I looked into it back in like 2017. Or sorry, 2007. But I didn't know how to do it. Like there was no easy way. The exchanges weren't set up. You either had to like mine it yourself or enter into these like what were the ones that were like you can go in on like a group investment, and then a bunch of people in that group would be miners, and if one of them got a Bitcoin, then it would be distributed. The funds would be distributed to the whole group. But like all that infrastructure and stuff wasn't set up. I definitely looked into it because I was like, we'll throw like $100 in and see what happens. I did that with Dogecoin, And because of that, I was, with a minimal investment, I was actually able to finance a good portion of the Iron Face comic. And that's why I felt confident doing that, because I was like, this is basically funny money. I would have had twice as much money if some asshole hadn't gone on SNL and said that Doge was a joke, which caused its value to tank, and I couldn't bail out fast enough. So yeah, that would have been nice to have twice that. Doge is a joke, and that's fine. But when you go on a nationally broadcast, damn it, show and say that the thing that you were pushing for people to buy is now a joke, and it tanks the value of it, I don't know how this guy has slipped all of these class actions, honestly. I don't know if I had stop loss on Dogecoin, because it wasn't as, it might have. Depending on what exchange I was using at the time, I probably should have had that. But I was dumb, and it didn't do that. I was able to get, like I said, quite a bit of money out of a very insignificant investment, but it would have been twice that much if I was able to get it out before he tanked the whole thing. Technically market manipulation, it is, but you got to prove that in court, yada yada. All that good stuff. FYI with Orphan, he's extremely susceptible to backstabs. A bit like Maria, I always try to do a lot of rolling to his back. I'm trying to, so Quebecois, I haven't been doing a good job of it lately, but I'm trying to punish the jump attack for that reason. Also because I have the visceral rune on to give me my health back. He's just being a jerk, and he's not giving me the jump attacks. If I can punish other attacks, let me know, and I'll try that too. Every time you read about Bitcoin, just instant depression. Yeah. We didn't have access to it. It wasn't as easy as it is today. At one point, I had a bunch of different like meme coins just in case any of them popped off, and none of them did. They all lost all their value, except for Doge. Doge was the only one that did anything. Laughable converted offices in London with paper-thin walls, situated right by the scenic West Motorway. Prime real estate. Raptor, they probably will. I think most of them are going to end up being like that. They're going to put very little money into like making them like livable, and they're just going to make them passable. Yeah. Guys at the casino trying to convince you about Bitcoin. Didn't trust it, didn't have money to do it. It depends on what year that was, Weasel. Yeah, depends on what year. Back when they were only like a couple of bucks, like, yeah, even 20 bucks would have made you hundreds of thousands, if not millions today. You had 1.2 in 2012. It got stolen when it was an exchange. That's the other thing, AO. It's like they weren't regulated. They weren't secured. And there's nothing you can really do about it, you know? Turn the machines back on. Turn the machines back on. Such a good movie. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that around Christmas time again. Exactly, Mel. Yep. Didn't know what that shit was for years. I still didn't understand it, but I was just like, oh, that's making money. Amount of money it lost in options after Jimmy. Was that GameStop? And like AMC? Yeah. Oh, you can punish everything? Keep a close distance with him. Okay, we'll try that. What does your shield do for you? Is it parry thing? No, it just kind of negates the damage of this one attack that he has. I don't really use it for anything else other than that, one old man. But I haven't seen any other weapons really do anything against him. So yeah. Oh, really do a lot of gun parrying? I haven't... We can try it. I haven't found success with it though. Yeah, Nate, and some people still think that way. The more you look into him, the more the veneer that he kind of has heaped upon him, the more that kind of wears off. The funniest thing is him being in charge of like government efficiency when he's gotten hundreds of millions from the government to bolster his failing enterprises. That's been hilarious. Anyway, hi, Just Confusion. Welcome in. Yeah, we're struggling against Orphan. We're struggling. That's our experience. Roll towards him when he yo-yos. Think a projectile one's the only one that does damage, not the string. Now, we've been tripped up by the string before, but we can try. Creating a shitcoin, pumping it for 30k, selling everything in 5 minutes. Funky Monk, that's what I bailed. I got duped by. I tried following certain accounts that were like, hey, check out this new coin, and then I watched it as the value went up, and then I went in on it, and then within a half an hour after buying, like, not more than like 10 or 15 bucks, because they were in like micro dollars at that point. You know, it was micro cents. It was like 10 thousandths of a cent. So I'm like, all right, here's 10 bucks. So I have like 50,000 of these coins. And then they would bail on them because they had like millions upon millions of these coins. So even an incremental rise in value meant a lot for them. And then they would bail on the whole thing and just tank the whole system. And so many different people, like penny stock, but like a nano version of that. Yeah. And for a brief window of time when it was kind of the Wild West of cryptocurrency, a lot of people were doing that. I tried to get in on it without being the one pumping, but I ended up getting dumping. So, same with Apple shares. You get it for cents in the 80s. No one knew it would blow up, except Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump knew. If only we'd listened to Forrest Gump. 2012, 2013, that would have been pretty good, Weasel, but it was still pretty pricey by then. It was still hundreds of dollars, I think, per Bitcoin. Quebecois, I haven't, but my wife has, and she loves it. We reference it all the time. She's thinking about doing another playthrough of it. The horrific necktie, the fact that you can die if your constitution is so low that sitting down on an uncomfortable chair will kill you. I love stuff like that. Yeah. Mike Rowe dollars? I would, if Mike Rowe started a crypto or a meme stock, I'd probably buy in. I think he leans a little more conservative than I'd like these days, but I like him. I like him. Oh man, cheap viewers, I'm never gonna find them. A lot of the cryptos are not even true cryptos, they're just rogue exchanges. Yeah, but you didn't know any different. You just gotta hope for the best. Hope for the best. Permit AO? You can permit AO. That's fine. If AO wants to drop a link, feel free. Micro's dirty coin. Sure. Okay, so you want me to try sticking close to him, gun parrying him, and Tilly wants me to roll through his yo-yo. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I was doing a lot better at this over the weekend. Oh, I'm definitely dying this time, bud. Okay. And that gives me the viscerals back too, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, that was close. Just kill me. I hate that I'm locked onto that shit, and he jumps over me, and I just attack the mountainside for no reason. I even had the extendo blade. I hate that shit, man. If you're locked onto an enemy, you should be locked onto an enemy. Hi, Vile. How are you, friend? I thought AO was dropping... No, I know. It's okay. You're good. I get intimidated? No, I think I just panic. I think I just panic. And I was doing okay at getting the timing of his one attack, but just his 5 different attacks, more in his face and behind him. That's what I was doing last week when we were playing it, and it worked okay, but it wasn't consistent. And I was getting so... Ooh. We're going to get crushed. I was getting so... I was getting killed so quickly that we were just running this back and forth so many times. Whereas I was that's the wrong way. I was trying the slow approach with the one anticipated attack. And honestly, I was doing pretty good with it off stream, but it's not showing today. Nice file, that's good, dude. Wait, you don't have to work today? Rad. You got hit 3 times trying to distance yourself? Okay, we'll stay in his face. I know we didn't heal, but we're just practicing this. We're just practicing this. Oh, we're dead. Okay, neat. Because I didn't get the visceral. It's fine. A little rough for hours of money. I'm trying to get some old Pokemon basketball cards graded. Good luck with that. Good luck. I tried selling some old football cards that I have. I have a pack of... I can't see them now. It's like an old pack of like Topps trading cards, but it's like 500 in a box, and it's got some decent cards in it, and they're all pretty like pristine because I didn't take them out as a kid and play with them or anything. So they're all pretty pristine. It's a complete set, but it's not really worth much. I had a couple collectors who were like looking for it, but then they all bailed on me on like Facebook Marketplace, so it wasn't really worth it. Ask Koss on date, get married, wait 10 years until his defenses are down, then kill him. That's easy mode. That's psycho mode. That's scary, Nate. That's scary. I wouldn't mind going on a date with Koss. Just calm him down a little bit. Don't have time to make this in case someone wants an idea of a Z-tube model for Zeke. The hand and the rat from Shake the Rat game. Make the hand shake and the rat talk. GIF. Ugh. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one. Yeah, Quebecois, I'm trying to find something that works for me consistently. And obviously, none of it's consistent yet. So I tried to roll through that, and he didn't like it. See, but then you even do attacks and stuff like that, and some of them you can parry and some of them you can't. So I don't know which ones I can parry. Orphan Cinder profile look like? It's just him holding his placenta in front of himself, fully nude, leering over the camera. Favorite movie is Schindler's List? There's a lot of red flags there, bud. Favorite vegetable is okra, which is surprising. He does look the most human. He looks the most Thumerian, or whatever he is. No hit run Orphan to give you ideas? No, I've tried doing that before, and like, Scott's usually the first to laugh at me, like, yeah, let's watch an actual no-hit speedrunner who knows what he's doing, fight this thing, and then try to emulate it. Also, most of the stuff that I've watched... Oh no, I guess that's not true. This isn't on PC, right? That's the whole reason that Scott said he couldn't play it, because he didn't have console. For some reason, when I'm watching, like... Ooh, watching people move that was gross. Ugh. Watching people move the camera around, they whip it around like crazy fast. Let me try what I was going to do before. Let me try to get his jumping attack and then switch him out of his chill phase and into a more of an aggro phase. So we're going to back into the ocean again. And if he's aggressive, that's fine. That's what we want. Tilly wants me to roll into that yo-yo, though, but we're not doing it right now. That's what we wanted, but I screwed it up. And honestly, watching a no-hit was more or less what I did. I just watched somebody who found a way to get consistent hits on him. And that was the jumping attack, basically. Oh. Okay, so yo-yo's good for that. So we can actually use the yo-yo if we can get behind him. How did that one not hit me? Weird. I guess we just had the distance on him. Nope, missed it. The problem is the amount of times that I can actually get a hit off on him. He hits back so hard that I'm basically dead. Read an article where a guy one-shot Koss. I don't see where you're having problems. You read an article? Should link that article. I'd love to read it. I can put anything in an article. No, that was not an amazing attempt. No. If you'd seen what I was doing off stream, I got him way further down using the jump attack stuff. Specifically just using that. Definitely not ready for bolt paper yet. I've got it here. I want to get him to phase 2 before I pop these two things. Just because I'm not doing enough attacks on him to make them worthwhile. But yeah. Yeah, I know. I can get the backstabs when I can predict them. I just don't know which ones I can punish. So now I know I can punish the jump attack and the yo-yo if I can get through it. And we'll see Tilly if the string trips me up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're learning. This is the first one I feel like I've actually had to learn. I can usually just like panic mash and luck my way through stuff. This is the first one I feel like I've actually had to learn. You've done no hit on Koss, felt like you won the lottery? Yeah, I bet. I've ascended. Yeah, I bet, dude. It would feel great. Just you get the timing down, you're in that flow state where like everything slows down and you're seeing like the Matrix. Yeah. Power Wash Simulator, Hades 2, Emperor Rise, Middle Kingdom till they release that patch. Is that what you're playing, Vile? It's just attrition, yeah. Star Wars Outlaws? Wait, a new creative director after the game came out? I mean, maybe if they're expecting more stuff, that makes sense, but... And then he does that shit. I don't get why, when I'm locked onto this dude, he attacks that way. That's one thing I do not understand yet. Forced stealth game to third-person shooter? What? They're changing the whole game? I don't get it. That game never looked interesting to me. I'm not saying it doesn't look good or anything, it never looked interesting to me. Paying for the games to them to fix. You're basically paying for like early access or alpha. You're paying full price for alpha games they may or may not tweak and fix later on. Yeah. Oh, the game was released back in like August. It's been out for a while. It's up for the Game Awards. Man, the freaking Game Awards, dude. The only thing that looked interesting to me was the indie games.
Metazul is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh no, Discord. We'll leave that go for now. You're fine. It's fine. Fire paper attempt. I don't want to waste that stuff yet. I was able to consistently get him down to second phase using the other strats that I had talked about, and I would like to get him consistently to phase 2 before I start wasting consumables. Do you see what I'm saying? If I try to go toe-to-toe with him? I guess I can try to stay closer to his back. But yeah. Orphan really punishes the average playstyle. The hit and backstep, the attack. Orphan expects you to backstep. Staying close is key. I don't know, man. I've seen different things. You know, I watched somebody take him down in like 3 minutes by using the jump attack opening. And they were using bolt papers and beast pellets and all that stuff. Okay, so I can do the resources. That's fine. I don't feel comfortable with it yet. I'd rather, once I get him consistently to like phase 2 a couple times in a row maybe, then we can do some bolt papers and get him there a little quicker and use him again in phase 2 to hopefully just whittle him down real quick. But yeah, that's just my train of thought right now. Tempt, I complimented you. Kept a good distance. Point isn't to stick to him at all times. Really hard to get away when he's punishing. Yeah, I'm trying to find that in between. Because I don't want to sit around and wait for him all day. But it is safer. It's much safer. I might actually go back to that. So like, here. I can get this pretty consistently as long as he actually wants to jump in. But then I back up into the ocean. So I'm not tripping over stuff. And then I just wait for his jump attack. And if he's in chill mode and he's just walking towards me like a cool guy, then I hit him with the throwing knife and get him to up his pace, like this. If I'd actually hit him. Stupid game. Like that, pretty consistently. So he's still angered and mad about it. I rolled it. Ow, that one hurt. And I wanted that jump because that would have been my visceral. I was too far from it because I was backing up. Anyway, you get the general idea. We could have got him with 2 there. Could have got him with 2 there. But I like that approach better. I gotta focus more. I thought I had my shield up again. Like, I understand staying closer to him if you understand where to parry. I don't understand where to parry. Bring him to the water is what I always do as well. Nothing in your way. Yeah. Well, there is an invisible wall. There is an invisible wall, which I found the other day. Which was not fun. I definitely panicked when I hit it, because I stopped moving and he got closer. But other than that, there's no rocks or trees or placentas or dead alien mothers to trip over, yeah. Didn't consider my plan on waiting 10 years to kill him. I'm considering it. I have 10 years to wait on that. Typed a whole thing about releasing games unfinished, into which could not send message. OJA, every once in a while that happens, and I don't know if it's a Twitch thing, if it's just a little hiccup in their service, but yeah, that happens a lot. Ali Aman says his vertical attacks are easy to parry, just parry his vertical swing attack. I don't know, man. There's just so many things I don't know. Can you read this test message? I sure can, bud. Alright, now we're gonna run. I usually keep him locked on here. So that's the way to do that. I like when he lashes out sometimes and he doesn't know where I am. It makes me feel better about... Why would you hit him with a knife from close range, you idiot? Hit the wrong button. You see how I'm talking about I can get this consistently? Versus all of his other crap, and he can just throw his tantrums and everything's fine. But now he's doing slow walk. He should go soon, but I'm just being patient. Now he's slow walking, so we want to aggro him. I tried rolling. We want the jump. We want the jump, because then I can get my visceral back. I ran out of space. Alright, this should do it. Okay. Wow. Did not think that was anywhere near him, but that's fine. Damn, dude. So that's the first time I got him into phase 2 today. What I'm trying to do is stay close to him and just wail on him. Unfortunately, he gets a couple of those combos in, and it's like... I also can't see what the fuck is going on when he's in there. Confusion, we did that last week and it was fine, but it was really inconsistent. It's really inconsistent. Thank you, yes. That's what I want to do, though. I want to, like, slow walk him. Get through the first half without using the heals, and then try to stay on his ass. 30%'s fine. I got it better over the weekend, but yeah. Hunter must hunt. But thank you guys for hanging. Thanks for hanging out. You all the menace. Wrote a whole thing earlier. It said could not send message. Yeah, that's a Twitch thing, I think. I don't know why. That happens to me a lot. Almost flawless first half. That's what I want to get consistently. And then I can, like, focus on the second half. What sucks is I'm already out of, like, throwing knives. And the rats that were apparently in the sewer did not want to give me throwing knives. I know there's more rats. I just don't know how to get to them. So if anybody else has either a quick way to get to those rats in the sewer, or a better farm for throwing knives, because they're very expensive, just let me know. They're just the easiest way to switch him from, like, a chill approach to a more aggressive approach to, like, force him into that jump. But I don't know. Just hit me with the back of his shrimp tail, dude. That one was just a waste. If he doesn't jump first off, I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, the knives aggro him. And he only does his jumping attack when he's in the more aggressive state. Hard time against the boss. Took a small break. After that, got into a clear mindset. Most time I beat the boss. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm not super distracted. And that's kind of what I did over the weekend, was just practicing baiting the jump routine. Why not buy a pistol? Your blunderbuss has no range. Regular pistol does. I've got one. We got a repeater, 2. We got Ludwig's at 1. Does it matter? Oh, you mean to aggro him instead of the, we could try that. Pew! Use that. You mad, bro? Take a break. Not yet, Scott. I'm good. Not yet. I don't know if the pistol will aggro him. We'll try it. Repeater takes 2 bullets. Hunter pistol it is. We'll see if it aggroes him. Let's test it. Compared to your mental mind is shit. You're frustrated so quickly in these scenarios. I mean, we have been fighting him since Wednesday, so... Wednesday, a few hours over the weekend just to practice that jump attack. And honestly, I'm pretty even-keeled with stuff. I get frustrated. I usually get more frustrated with chat than the game. I do get frustrated with certain things. So he's going to punish that every single time. I tried to get that charge attack in there when he does that, and that just doesn't work. Okay, so that does work. That's cool. Missed this, though. It's fine. Okay, we got our visceral in. Nice. So we can punish that. That's good to know. And now I don't need throwing knives. So let's swap out of those, actually. Okay, we got 2. I think it takes like 4. 5, maybe? So pissed at that, dude. And the fact that I can't get this because I can't get off the ground fast enough to get the visceral attack in is so frustrating. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. Buddy, why are you backing up? This ain't working right. Are you staggered from that? Yeah, see, the pistol's not working. The throwing knife aggroes him and he comes at me. The pistol's just knocking him back. Now he's just screaming. Yeah, this is weird. Really? Okay. Thank you for the camera on that one. That actually helped me, weirdly. I'm gonna turn his screams back off. That big one is like an insta-kill. It's such a heavy hit, dude. I love it, though. It's such a cool animation. It's like that big blade of the placenta boy. Oh my god, the whiff. That's the only time I complain about the camera really in this game. I don't mind when it puts me in the wall so much, but for stuff like that, when I'm locked on and he just doesn't hit, I'll never, ever, ever, ever get past that. I went in. I got tired of it. Personally, I don't like parrying. I find it too inconsistent. Some people can parry him to Doom. I guess if I watched like what you can actually parry, I know some people are like, you know, his overhead attacks. You got to remember, I'm old. I can't react to stuff as fast as like kids do. Yeah. Like Ollie's saying, try to parry his swing from down attack once. Swing from down. I don't even know. I'd have to look at it. Never really gotten mad in these games before. Some people break desks and throw controllers and punch their chairs and scream until their throat ruptures and their voice changes, like they're going through a second puberty. Some people, not that many, but some people do that. He's trivialized by parrying? I mean, But, like, I don't know what things I can parry. Ollie's saying his, like, overhead attacks work. The good thing would be, like, if his viscerals... I can get the viscerals from parrying, if I can parry. Yes, Lion sipping. That's a good sip. Is that the Zeke gif of him just punching the desk for, like 5 minutes? What was it, Scott? You had an alert where it was like 30 seconds of him just punching the shit out of his armrest, right? Is that what it was? Parry, parry, parry. Let's get good at parrying. I'm just really frustrated with sitting there and waiting for his jump attack when he doesn't want to do it. And the gun did not aggro him. Well. So I'm also trying to look for the attack that Ali was saying, like his down attack. I don't know what you mean by his down attack. I know what Tilly's talking about with the yo-yo, where you can like be within the string. I want to test that too and see if it's see if you get hurt by the string. You dick. You dick! He was sitting there in the visceral and it wouldn't let me have it. Oh, what was that? I interrupted his throwy attack. That's kind of nice, actually. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can do a combo of baiting these jump attacks and parrying his other attacks if we can get the timing down. Like that. Okay. He's beginning to believe. Oh, come on! I didn't have the positioning. This is where the camera screws me, because it flips me around. We're dead. Sorry. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. That felt a little bit better with the parrying. I'm gonna take a quick bio break and we'll come back to it. Be right back. What a waste of a day!
Be a man, you little man.
Looks like she's gonna go Evil Dead and just bite my parts off. Let's get to work.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
I don't know.
Okay, pretty sure we lost them.
Mistakes? Please give me a checkpoint.
Pretty sure we lost them.
Okay, good. Holding the bamboo pole, I guess? I would love to be in some of these meetings where they actually like path these things out. And
See your way forward.
We'll definitely need your grappling hooks.
Okie doke.
and they're like, okay, we got to get from here to here. Let's make this map. Let's put a bunch of these like fall away things in. Let's make these traversal points like that. Like, you get to a point where you know that it's coming. You know what I'm gonna do when I leave here? I've got nipples. Can you boil me? Yes, actually. Your little pepperoni nipple's gonna slide right off. And we'll eat them on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Real quick. What just happened?
No!
Why did my house explode?
Why?
I just tried to sleep and my house exploded.
He was laughing at us.
Why did you do this to me?
That's not what's supposed to happen.
Obviously.
Did
Damn it, game.
Eat things. You have things to eat.
Weasel. Yeah. If you've never seen a Claw and Weasel stream, that's what that was. So I hope you enjoyed it. You missed Titanic Flute. There's a lot of things I need to add. There's a lot I gotta add. Maybe over the holiday weekend I can do that. He says. You watched The Matrix because of chat? It's so good. Wait, was that your first time seeing The Matrix? Heck yeah, dude. It's great. Watch it again now that you know what the heck's going on. World needs more Weasel Claw for... No, it doesn't. Butt cheeks. This is is going to be great if we beat Orphan of Kos while this plays over the boss music. And you can't see anything on screen. It's going to be great. Thanks.
Now my butt cheeks are just hanging out while I'm running around. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks.
It gets the attention of a lot of other players.
Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks.
And they're more likely to help me with missions.
Butt cheeks.
Which is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting.
Butt cheeks.
Into the scream from Orphan of Kos, and no viscerals apparently. Tilly, you see how that string hit me? Great. See how that string hit me, Tilly? Actually, I don't know if it was this bony ass hand or if it was a string. You like that? It's so much better with the actual video from First Descendant, though. Tilly, it might have been his little bony hand. There might be a space between, like, up in his face melee range and yo-yo range where it doesn't actually hit you. I don't know. I don't know. That one was kind of a mulligan, though, because we had butt cheeks playing at the same time, so. Hi, Gulo.
Now, this is epic.
Welcome in, bud. Part of me wishes I just pushed through over the weekend and killed him off stream. You guys would have been so mad, but I would have been done with this at least. We also got to go back and check on our weapons soon. It might be getting pretty dull.
All right.
Yep. Pretty dull. Why doesn't Weasel face a sword? What? He's a mod. Oh, he used to be a mod. I guess I didn't remod him.
Well, now it's not ugly. It's just, you know, it's unique.
I'll fix that in a second here, Rod. Am I stuck on something? He's just rolling. Ooh, that was a closey. Unbelievable. It launched me off of this little... That's why you get off the beach, Claw. That's why you get off the beach. He did like a jump attack because I was on an elevated area. We're dead. Yep. The beautiful child of God. I agree. I agree. Weasel, I thought you had your sword back after your not. Oh, I timed you out at the end of the day on Wednesday. That's why. That's why. Yeah, you got timed out for your nonsense at the end of the day on Wednesday. No. It was something on Wednesday. I don't know what you did. You did something dumb. I just timed you out at the end of the stream. I think you tried to get me to like raid. I don't know. Today your messages are deleted? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here. That might be a Twitch thing, or maybe the auto mod is carving you up. I don't know. Your messages are fine here. Mel timed you out for a second because you didn't have your sword. Weasel, figure it out. Pay attention. God. Well, we saw the birth kind of here, Nate. We kind of saw him crawl out of this thing at the beginning of this cutscene. I rolled. It didn't take it. That thing where he like completely spins me around, that's the camera going loopy. I can't figure out what it's doing there. You see those two charge attacks in a row? Just completely whiff because he kind of sort of stepped out of the way. Unbelievable. Oh good, now our ads are up again. It's been another hour of this. Wonderful. So 2 hours of this. She was dead, so I guess no pain on its part. I don't know, man. The way it crawled out of there, pieces of it like falling off, getting left behind. It's all wrapped up in the placenta stuff. Like that's pretty bad. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Alright, we got to get off of the beach. So first attack, whatever it is, we either dodge it or punish it, and then we get off of the beach. It screwed me up I don't know how many times. Down to the beach.
Do you know what I enjoy
Gulo.
as I watch this insignificant male?
Oh God, I can
fail
only imagine.
over
I can
and
only imagine,
over
Lady
a
D.
cerveza cristal.
Perfect. That was perfect cross-promotional stuff, Gulo. Nicely done. Nicely done, bud. Cerveza cristal. Alright, punish it. Get thy ass off the beach. Because we're getting tripped up. And he can scream back there all he wants. Nope. That fraction of a second it took me, that like one step. That's the difference in getting that, in pulling that off or not. Unbelievable, and there you go. Another one step out of position was the difference between healing for the visceral attack and just doing a bunch of shitty quick attacks that do nothing to him. So frustrating. Just the slight positioning. He jumped. My character just jumped. I honestly didn't think I got the visceral in on that one, so I was trying to get out of the way. I can't blame him on that, but very frustrating, dude. We're dead. I thought he was throwing the ball of hate. I mean, I could be healing during these things, and we would actually like live a little bit longer because we're doing damage to him. But thank you. All right, ads are coming up. Ads for Cerveza Cristal are coming up in about 25 seconds, so we'll get down to the fog wall, but you guys aren't gonna miss anything. On the beach yesterday, bro. No shit, saw an abomination giving birth some horrific shit. I said, nah, dog, I'm good, and left. I know, I keep trying to leave, and they keep pulling me back. Alright, you guys aren't going to miss anything, I promise. Cerveza Cristal. You won't miss anything, I promise. I did, for science the other day, leave this elevator down at the bottom, just to see how much damage I would take if I just ran instead of using the elevator. You take all the damage. You take every damage. You take every possible damage. So, there's that. Every time I try to leave, they pull me back in. The Cos Father. Some say Cosm Father. Isn't it fun when your earbuds stick in your ear? That is a good deal. That is a good deal. Alright. We're going to hang out here for a bit and wait for ads to run. I would like the ads to start. Twitch, please. You said they were going to start. They haven't started yet. I would prefer that they start, please. Please? Please? Thank you. God, the worst. You feel capitalism happening to me? That's great. That's what I looked up the other day after the Tim Curry quote in Congo.
Get out of here! Get out of my room! Get out of here, bitch! Get out of here!
Timing? After the Tim Curry quote in Congo, I looked up the one from Red Alert 3. Where he goes, and now to go to the only place untouched by capitalism. Space! But his face before he says space is amazing. Because he is trying not to laugh. He's trying his hardest not to laugh. Some say hockeycosm. It's only game. Why you think you're so mad? Did you find the space one, the Red Alert space? It's only game. Untouched by capitalism. Watch his face at like 7 and 8 seconds in, and he is struggling. Oh, that's weird, Nate. How are you hearing me while ads are still running? Are ads in like a little postage stamp? That's weird. Ads are running, but are they in like, am I in like a little postage stamp talking to you? That's cute. Ads broken, don't see any. Maybe Vile, I don't know. Que carajo. Oh, Well, if there's no ads, we can roll. If there's no ads, we can roll. Well, you say you can hear. Maybe Twitch is just a complete disaster today. Probably because people are like off of work and school, and they're just getting overloaded. Ah, man, I don't know, man. Maybe we just sit and wait for him to come to us. What if we just sit and like look at the ocean with him? Wouldn't that be nice? You had a banner ad squish the video? That's not too bad then. We'll get a dungeon going for you. He's great. And he's still kicking even though he's in like rough shape these days. But he's great. We're just waiting for ads to supposedly finish running. Oh, Weasel, I was talking to my mom last night. I didn't realize... I know you said that they canceled the bonfire and stuff. I didn't realize that all of Easton was in like a water... what is it? Like a water use... restrictions. Like restricted water usage. I don't remember that ever happening in the like 20 years that I lived there. We live in a river valley. Like pretty close to the ocean. There should never be a shortage of water. And apparently that's what's happening now. So I can kind of understand that. No, you're right, Scott. It was clever though. I appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of our 3 VOD watchers. I appreciate it. 3 days of decent rain finally, but it was bad. All the creeks are basically dried up. Okay, Mel. Okay, bud. You got it. Alright. Some say cousin. So he punishes that one. I gotta not do that. I just gotta avoid that one and get away from it. No. Yeah, I don't have a good handle on his combos either. Sometimes I think he's just doing 2 and then he goes into like a 5 combo. Infrastructure related for Twitch or for rain? Is the rain infrastructure down?
Now?
But yeah, dude, the fact that we live in my hometown is in a river valley and we had a like forest fire basically in the mountains and water restrictions. Something ain't right. And I don't think it's infrastructure. I think it's just the climate is just like, we're out. Rain is just like, nope, we out. I hope you enjoyed that river valley while you have it. You ain't gonna have it anymore. Delaware River gonna dry up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
It is, buddy. This guy sucks, man. And you said Lawrence is worse than this? Oh, God. I rolled it. Tilly, that one looked like the string got me. Tilly, that one looked like the string got me. It's really hard to tell if the chunky chunk is hitting me, if the pork chop's hitting me, or if it's the string. But it feels like the string, bud. Feels like anywhere in that arc is just pain. More issues with cost? How do you have more issues than dying 100 times? How do you have more issues than that? You know what I'm really... Rod, that's a great question. You know what I'm really concerned about? With Lawrence? The run back. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not mad at it yet, though. It's just not my favorite thing yet, because it's not clicking. Maria felt like it clicked a little bit, and then I just got lucky in the second phase. This one, I can't even tell what's happening in the second phase, and I can't get him there consistently. So it's a little frustrating, but it's fine. I mean, it's what it is. What I'm worried about is Lawrence and that run back. I know I shouldn't be thinking about that now, but like... this run back is a beaut compared to that. I know, man, and that I don't want to do that 100,000 times. I really don't. But that's what it comes down to, and that's what it comes down to. I thought if I just backed away from that one, it would be enough, and maybe it will be. Too far? Shot him in the ass for no reason. He just killed me with a spray of water. That one was just funny. It's bad, Rod. You have to start from like the first lamp. Run up a set of steps, past a hunter, up another short set of steps, past a couple like crows or something. Another set of steps, wait for a big guy to roll a flaming ball down the steps and take out some enemies around you. Try not to get hit or killed by those enemies. Another set of steps, and then there's 2 enemies at the top with the big boy that comes out who can kill you as you run by him. He has a long enough reach that even if you run by him in 2 hits, he can kill you dead. And that's without actually like fighting any of that. And then you get to the fight itself. And usually in that fight, especially in the first couple tries where you're trying to figure stuff out, he just kills you almost immediately. So it's going to be fun. It's pretty bad. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we haven't even talked about the fight itself yet, which I don't know much. We went to him once and that was it. Okay, oh my god. They gave me a little bit of leeway with that visceral and then they took it away from me for the actual attack. And I gotta remember I can't punish that one. I might be able to parry it. Wow, speaking of. So again, I was holding back and trying to back away from it and it was pushing me right. I don't really know what to do with stuff like that. I don't know what to do with mechanics that aren't doing what I'm asking it to do. It might just be that I had the stick slightly to the right instead of down. I'm not going to get into like neutral zones and dead zones and all that stuff. I'm not that kind of gamer. I'll just bitch about it instead. What's the worst run back then, Rod, in your opinion? Luckily, he takes more damage from weapons claws using because he has one of the bigger health pools of the game. Doesn't really make a difference for Lawrence. And we'll see when we get there. I mean, we could swap and go fight Lawrence for a while, but I feel like that's going to be way more frustrating. I also want to do maybe a quick blood run and just make sure this weapon is all the way. Really, the Shadows of Yharnam? I didn't find that one to be too bad. It was long, but I didn't find it to be too bad. I didn't do that. That's the second time now. I held R1 and pushed towards him. You learned, Claw. You learned. You can't punish that one that way. I am plugged in, by the way. I plugged the controller back in. And then and they'll just kill me on that. That's fine. One Reborn is close behind. I'm trying to remember. The run back for that sucks just because you have to run past him and then up the steps and clear out all the witches or whatever they are. And then fight him. But the fight isn't that tough, so I don't think it made the run back that bad. This one, thankfully, the run back is nothing. It just takes a few seconds to get to him. That's it. But this sucks, man. I can't get him consistently. Maybe we go back to the parrying consistently because he's not doing the jump attack and I'm not able to get the viscerals. Let's go back to working the parries. Bad one in Demon Souls is Old Hero. Is that the big like giant suit of armor or something? I don't know the bosses that well in that one. And that's Demon Souls, which I've never played. So they remastered Dark Souls 1, well, Dark Souls and Demon Souls, right? Tried to roll it, just didn't want to do it. Wow, that was a complete mess. I'm trying to get a visceral in here so I can get some health back. There we go. Now I feel a little bit better. Okay. Hey, that's like what it's for. That's like the only point to it, isn't it? Nice. Okay, we're back at full health. Feel pretty good. dude, that camera switch. I like when he takes over the camera. Oh, I didn't realize you were doing that. It's fun when he takes over the camera, dude. Try to get a parry, he wouldn't even pull the trigger. It's fine. You know what, let's do one in silence. Let's see how that goes. Let's just do one in complete silence. No music, no sound effects, no voice. Quality control is hard when you use AI. I mean, but it was the stuff that we call AI was literally designed for that. To basically, like, if say you've written this line of code for this one specific thing this many times, and now you can, almost like a, what do you call it in like Excel, you can do a, what's the word for it? Not a formula, but like when you type in a shorthand for something that is, something that's like built in, baked in, and it calls up what you're asking for without you having to manually put in every line of code because you've done it a billion times. Mine went either, yours went either defense contracts one. I think the only reason people aren't allowing AI for stuff, not even a function, but similar to that, there's another word I'm trying to think of. It's not like a rubric or a program or a formula or a function. It's something else. But basically the same idea, right? You've written these 50 lines of codes, macros. Macros is what I was thinking of. Thank you, Asalga. Macro is what I was thinking of. But they're all just describing the same thing. That kind of stuff, and then you ask AI to just be like, hey, what is that thing I did that one time? Can you spit that out again? Even if it's slightly different. I think the only reason that places are averse to AI is because of the legal stuff. They don't want you guys accidentally using something that's going to get the legal team in trouble. And that's it. Our company is very funny because they are pushing AI use for a bunch of things. They have their own little program. But they don't want us to actually use it on anything because they're worried about the legal ramifications. And also, like, they're scared about sharing data. They're scared about sharing, like, we got a raid. They're scared about sharing sensitive data for the company. Hell of a time for the raid. Hell of a time. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you, Rose? What were you playing today? How are you? Raiders, how you doing? National Geographic subscription. November 2024 issue goes a lot. Interesting areas of AI is being used. Earthquake detection, recognizing types of brain cancer, deciphering whale speed. Yeah, I've got that in Scientific American too. There's a lot of really good uses for it. It's just unfortunately the things that the companies are pushing are like depleting the workforce and erasing creative people from the process. Which is not it, bud. That's not it. Welcome in, Highland Rose. If you got to take off after you stream today, totally understand. Thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. We're struggling in Bloodborne, as you do. You've been lurking when you're able to. I appreciate that, Asalga. Hope you're doing well. Well, Funky, you have to sell his body on the street. You're going to have to compete with me, bud. We're going to be out there. We're going to be out there competing like the old days. What happens to lowly pulse reporters and AI? I'm going to fight against it as much as I can. I'm really hoping that last contract we have has strong wording in there against it, but I don't know. Also, calm down, orphan. Wow, or just kill me directly with your placenta. Either way, it's fine. Salga's hanging in there. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate you. Happy Monday to you. You guys want to hear some tunes or something? Like, we get to be involved in our own evisceration. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like we get to choose the manner of our torture and execution. Let me choose which program is going to put me out of business. Yeah. Great. That'll be fun.
A dubious little
Creature to mischief. This is no good. Oh, the beast is demonic in nature. Very icky, no good. If only I could sweat as much as that guy. Thank you, Gulo. I'm getting it. I've almost got the whole thing. What is Claw going to get first? Is he going to 100% that meme? and hit it flawlessly, word for word? Or is he going to beat Orphan of Kos? We'll never know. Benny Hill music in a loop, I would go fully insane. And that might help. It might help. Also, we did get the secret word today. Mel got the secret word. You can keep trying to guess if you want, but we already got it. Alright, he got his yo-yo, which we can punish, but we got to be closer to him for that. Okay, okay, okay. Parry that, but I've already forgotten what the attack was. I know he did the yo-yo, and we can parry the overhead slam. Ah, bullshit. Just kill me, it's fine. Again, man, you miss one little step and you're dead. That's it. Want to iterate some code off a list of tags? Yeah, exactly, Yayo. And I think that would be fine. But they are worried about I think they're worried about the legalities. You miss one little footstep, man. You step on one little pebble in the stream and you're dead. So don't miss it. Easy peasy. Oh, shit, dude. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, I'm going to try it this time. Now that I've got that in mind, just don't miss, gamer. Get that hump off your back. Maybe I got to change my gear. You know what? Let's change it up. Change it up. This'll do it. This'll do it for sure. Because let's be honest, there's really no difference. There's no difference with this gear I have on. It's not keeping me alive. Do it anyway. Save 8 hours. Don't want to make it work in Excel. That bolt papa? We ain't there yet. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're dolling it up, but I don't think we're there yet. Whee! We got launched, baby! The doll didn't do it. The doll didn't get it done. Good night. That's one of those things where you can really see the tracking. Like the camera is forcing you back with him, and you're locked in there. You're not getting away from him. I feel like at that point I need to try a parry, because I'm locked in. Yeah, that was pretty bad, Gulo.
Now,
that was pretty bad. Let me know if you guys want to see a different outfit. We can try some different outfits. We got our dolls fit. We can do that. Like a softball and batting practice? God, I wish it was that gentle. I wish it was that gentle. It's more like, I don't know, dude. I feel like one of those sword dummies in The Witcher or Dragon Age or literally any game. Cage head always brought you luck? Okay, we can cage head. We can do a Tilly cage head run. I'm happy with that. Cajun cage head for Tilly. This guy sucks, man. I'm really worried about Lawrence. Alright. Run to the sea! Okay. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Get away! You rat bastard. Right. Yeah, I feel like that string does get me in there, Tilly. Can't get away from that string, but it's just sliding my corpse through the water at this point. Last run through, I just noped out of the fight. I beat him once and I was good. Oh, like, but you have to beat him again. Like, he's required, right? Or you just got to him and you're like, I'm good. I'm good. Alfred's Executioner set with a golden pinion headwear. Okay, I'll do that one next. If we have it. Let's do cage head for Tilly. Excuse me. This one, Tilly? Is that good, bud? Vamos a la playa. A great track to set the mood here. Maybe I'll cue that up next. You beat him first time through. You hate him so much. That bad boy. Alright, we got a cage head and doll outfit. Makes sense. Let's just get weird with it. Why not? We're getting knocked around the beach. by a giant baby with a bladed placenta. Let's just make this weird as we can. I don't think Tilly beat him first try. I think Tilly beat him the first time through the game. Through the DLC. Yeah. That would be friggin' impressive. That would be impressive. Now this is Fashion Souls. Epic Fashion Souls. Every once in a while the camera actually does play in my favor and it lets me get a hit in when I'm a little off center. Every once in a while. Not that time. We goofing. We goofing. It's one of those things where when I try to learn the parry, I can't do it consistently enough to know which ones I can actually parry and what the timing is. And also, once you do a parry and you have to like... Thank you, Sejiro. I know it's your favorite. I know it's your favorite. Hooray for you! When I try to do the parry and I have to wait to see if it actually works, in that split second that you're waiting to see if it actually works, you're dead. The only bright side right now is that I'm not wasting healing vials. We gotta do Alfred's Executioner's set with the golden Pion headwear for Just Confusion. Let's get that going. Golden Pion. I don't know if I have that.
I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are.
I don't think I have
that. But you may want to start changing your ways.
Let's see if we have Alfred's Executioner stuff. Do you have a different one, Just Confusion? Do we even have Alfred's Executioner garb? Did I not get that? I guess it's just this. K-chat? Yeah. Execute. Execute Order 66. Alright. You'd have to have killed Alfred for it, I think, or you can buy his headwear. I don't think we bought it then, I guess. He died... Wasn't Alfred the one who mushed the queen with his giant wheel? Isn't that him? Wasn't that Alfred? I didn't kill him. He died back at the... altar. Where would we... Let's run this for now. Where would we buy his stuff? From the messengers? Or Insight, maybe? I don't think we have it. Unless it's a different name that I didn't see properly. I was really hoping to not do this the whole stream today. Cage is dope. We like the cage. Rage in the cage. Alfred's too busy raising Batman. Different Alfred. God, I was right in the middle of it. I thought he was throwing that ball of hate like that. I'm getting worse. I'm trying to do different things and I'm getting worse. Are we sure it's a different Alfred? That's a good point. I'm not. Pennyworth? Maybe we go back to Hunter's Dream, see if we can buy a helmet. Maybe that'll... it'll do something for us, man. I don't know. I'm struggling. What you got, Gulo?
Who is your favorite hunter in Bloodborne? How would they fare against you in the squared circle? Oh, yeah. My favorite hunter is definitely the hunter themselves. But in the squared circle, I would take them down like a boss. The cream rises to the top, and nobody can...
We'll never know. We'll never know. Oh, this one here? 60,000? 60,000? You want me to buy this? This one? Nobody can. Ooh, yeah. Nobody can. The cream rise to the top and nobody can. Inflation, man. Yeah. Is this the one? 60,000, dude. Yikes. Super yikes. Ugh. Well, maybe because it's like endgame and NDLC, maybe everything got more expensive. That's gonna be a nope. That's gonna be a nope unless I run through the let's see if anything's up here. Unless I run through the, what do you call them, the chalices and stuff. That's a milk joke. Cream rise to the top. He says it all the time, though. He says it so often, dude. Ooh, Maria Hunter cap. You want to wear Maria's stuff? That could be fun. I feel like we shouldn't spend it. You want to do Maria's stuff? We can dress like Lady Maria. Maybe it'll scare the orphan. Is it worth burning all the insight? Okay. Whee! Can I not level now because I don't have insight above 10? Let's see. Where's Maria's stuff? Maria Hunter cap. Oh, all good, Asalga. Welcome in. Let's read Maria's stuff here too. The Keki Haori. Here we go. Okay, let's read. Among the first hunters, all students of German, was the Lady Hunter Maria. These were her hunter's trousers, crafted in Canehurst. Maria is distantly related to the undead queen, had great admiration for German, unaware of his curious mania. Oh, he's got a curious mania. That's nice. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Hold on. So nothing else. Crafted in Canehurst, that's all we learned. Yep. Crafted in Canehurst, that's all we know. Can you play as female? I believe so. I believe so. How we looking? Pretty good. Basically just look like a hunter. A hunter who hunts. But, you know, still fighting costs? Yeah. We have not made any progress at all. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. It's just not clicking, dude. It's not clicking. And he hits so hard. I guess I could start healing. I did farm a bunch of heals. If I start healing, then at least I'll, no, I don't want to heal in the first phase. We shouldn't have to. We should have enough viscerals. We shouldn't have to do it. Can you parry him in the second phase? It's so frenetic and crazy. I can't tell what's going on. I would feel like I would just get lucky. So easy for you in NG+? God, I hope so. I just want to get my arcane up and start using some of that cool arcane tech, because it was neat. We can the woman the game. We can. Do it in like 3 hours? I doubt that. I doubt that. It's all good. It sounds like you're not the only one. Twitch seems to be having a lot of issues today. Twitch seems to be having a lot of issues today on a lot of things. A lot more difficult possible to parry him in second phase. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Not that I'm planning to do it, but... too slow. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that one, bud. That was nice of you. I rolled back. Visceral, nice. Is it cold outside? How cold is it where you are? We're supposed to go down to like the 20s or something soon, which is pretty cold for here. Tried to roll it. I got lucky on these viscerals, dudes. Oh, I cranked that music up, huh? I cranked that music up, huh? Whoop. Whoo! We just barely got out of there. Sir? I should have parried it. Silly. Getting sweaty. That was what I wanted. He didn't do the run up, he just jumped. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Why is he not doing it? There he goes. Good God, dude. I didn't even get time to see what he was doing, let alone heal. What even was that? This is why I don't want to waste the bolt papers, man. I'm telling you, it's just a waste of time. I don't even know what he just did. He like called down lightning and then turned around and I was dead. Music for motivation. I don't know, Tilly, because I'm not gonna play it and deal with all that back and forth.
Do you have a favorite fit, my wife? Wah-wah-wee-wah, Bloodborne fashion is very nice. I like the hunter garb. Very stylish. Make me feel strong like ox. What's your favorite?
I don't know. I don't think I have one. The scream summons lightning, so better watch out. Good to know. Good to know. He just whipped you. Yeah. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. Somebody can permit Tilly, and you guys can play it on your own if you want. But I'm not going to be bouncing back and forth trying to play music and, you know, skip through ads and all that stuff. I get the hunter garb. He cannot afford. Let me see if I got any better stuff here. Yarnum cap's a little better. That's worse. White church hat's a little better. Maybe we take that for the physical defense. Anything higher than 60? Nah, we'll stick with that. That's fine. Okay. Thanks, Tilly. How do you guys have text read these voices? I think these are all through Tangia. Tangia has a bunch of like text-to-speech stuff and some AI stuff, things like that. Request you wear an outfit that makes you feel strong. That's what I'm trying to do. He cannot afford. Great success. I'm just going to try to buff the physical defense. I know it doesn't really matter much, but I need something here. I need an edge. I need an edge. 50, here's 60. Anything better than 60? If I put like 3 hoodies on to keep super warm, that'll help me? I don't know if that'll help me. It is Thanksgiving this week. It is, bud. It is. 60. Oh, we got a 70.
Be a man, you little man.
Yeah, let's put those 70s on, baby. Will do, Lady D. I'm doing my best, which is not great. How do we look?
Sam, any thought on
look
being
like
an
nightmare.
AI? What should
Look at
you
that.
ethically be used for, and what's in your wallet?
Oh, actually.
I'm here to entertain, educate, and assist. Ethically, I should be used
Gotta
to
repair the
help
weapon.
folks and make life a bit easier. In my wallet, just virtual dust.
Oh, well, it's just virtual dust. Hey, Mulder, welcome in, bud. AI ethically used for what's in your wallet. I'm here to entertain, educate, and assist. Ethically, it's just used to help folks make life a little bit easier. My wallet, virtual dust. I love it. Let me go. Where do we kill stuff real quick? I can't even remember. Ooh, greasy. Thank you, Tilly. Nice, Mulder. Good to know. Not disturbing at all. I can't believe it's freaking noon and we have not killed this guy. We haven't even gotten close. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset. A little upset. Mulder, were you typing one-handed or two-handed or mobile? Or both? Are you typing both? If you want to beat the crackhead, you must understand the crackhead. Time to do crack, become homeless. Alright. Sounds good to me. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. Whatever. It's fine. I just need a couple echoes to repair the damn blade. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Did not think it was going to be this irritatingly bad. Hey, big guy. How many do you give me?
Oh, God. I heard cream rising to the top.
Oh, God.
If there's one thing I know, it's that nobody can...
Wilfred. Wilfred. Nobody can. Nobody can.
All right.
All right. I just want to get enough stuff to repair the blade here. Oh, God. That's a good one. Yes, Land. Thank you for that. Every person 2020. I don't even want to read the rest of the sentence, Rod. I know you're just sipping and memeing, but I don't even want to read it. Oh, God. It's the only reason I ran down here to get these. I just wanted some quick currency to repair the blade, and then we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Oh, God. Nobody can. Lake Chabanagungamog, Dear Kinawata. I know, I get it. I get it. Oh, God. Repair? Yeah, see? We beat that thing up pretty bad. Sure. I don't think we have any blood gems that we could, like, change anything, right? Because we basically just have attack up on everything.
Asked me, Gordon, have you been to Lake Chowbunagungamaug recently?
Gungamaug.
And thoughts on cream rising to the top? Listen, Lake Chowbunagungamaug.
Listen.
Sounds like a mouthful. Much like a dish without seasoning, cream rising. Only if it's executed impeccably.
What if we did, what if we just did max bolt on the cleaver? Oh, wait a minute. How is this not on? Maybe we got a new one. That's a pretty substantial increase to the physical attack. You said this guy's weak to bolt, right? Is there any reason to maybe just put everything on bolt? I can put a decent amount of bolt attack on, or should physical attack get it done? Let's what is this? What do we have on here? Maybe we do that. Let's just put this on for fun. Better with bolt paper. That's what I thought. But that's fine. We actually, this was kind of smart to do because we ended up getting a little bit more physical damage on the attack, which is nice. All right, back to it. This sucks, man. Skim milk made by skimming the cream off the top of the cow's milk after it's chilled and settled. Yeah, but then you don't use that, right? That's a nice sack. Thank you. Thank you. Clearly you got my Discord message. Hunter who hunts. Hunter must hunt. I'm mad at myself for not just doing this offline, being like, sorry dudes, I was practicing on him and I had a chance to kill him and I did it. Should have just done it. Should have just done did it. We got him to phase 2, what, like twice? Like 3 times in the last 3 hours? I'm not getting like discouraged or frustrated. It's just tough. You're enjoying it? Nice. I appreciate that. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why I was in DP's channel for 3 straight months. Listening to Lawrence scream. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, great start. Spooky Scary Skeleton got me. He got me.
We're here for you. We believe in you.
I just tried making some hay there because there was nothing. There was nothing that was gonna work there. Nothing. I somehow missed that visceral attack, and that was the end of it.
Consequences.
That was a great remix. Thank you, Salk. I appreciate it. You got it. That was a really good remix. Surrender into Animals Win was pretty good. The intro into the dance party. Love it. How did Animals win, though? He's like an alien, dude. He's not even just a regular animal. Also, did you guys see the... Did you see the trailer? Thank you, Mulder. Did you see the trailer for the quote-unquote live-action How to Train Your Dragons movie? It looks identical to the animated movies, except that the animated humans are now live humans. That's it. And I'm kind of on the fence about it because I love those movies. And I'm kind of like, why do we need this? Oh, I gotta learn to parry that. That tracking is some B to the S. It's fine. We got him here. Wash that wiener. Do, 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 do. Wash that wiener. Come on, baby. What was that? Oh, and then my contact decided to slip sideways on me. That was fun. I tried to go in and punish it. That was dumb. The Popeye horror film trailer? Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. Popeye the Slayer? No thanks. Birthed out of a dead god, looks like a whale. Butterfly wings on the back. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I think they're just like alien great ones, alien gods. Manta rays from Demon Souls?
I joined a reptile fan site, and depressingly, it's just turned into a gecko chamber. Dia beat us.
That's pretty good. Not the gecko chamber. If you guys find yourself in a gecko chamber, get out or stay in. At least get a good rate on your car insurance. Either one. Keep track of how many tries? No. It's not worth it. It's probably like at least 50, if not 100 at this point. It's a lot. It's a lot. 2? No. 200? Maybe. It's a lot. It's a many. Paid for it. It's a nice trade. Ollie, I don't know if you're still here. You're hanging out on YouTube. You said I could parry that down attack. I bet you somebody could, but I sure couldn't. I was waiting for that down strike to try to parry it, and he just yeeted through it. He did not care about that. We should have ads coming up soon, so during the ads I'm gonna take a bio break, and then maybe we will watch a no-hit run or something together, or a parry run or something, and just see what we're doing. Employer ordered lunch. Nice, dude. Enjoy. We'll be here. Don't you worry about it. Thank you for the help. Hope you have a good lunch. See you in a bit. You're looking forward to Craven? I told Peachy we could go see it. But my God, they've been advertising that movie for like 3 years at this point. I think the first poster for it came out like 3 years ago. That's certainly something. No! Asshole. That J. Jonah? That is some bullshit when it lands on the ground and I somehow touch it and it does mega damage to me. Problem is I'm touching it too hard. They robbed me of the visceral again. It's fine. I'm not falling for that one again. You can parry it, can you? I love that the center of that one to the periphery where it still hits you is exactly one dash backwards or to the side. Isn't that fun? That's nice. You dash backwards once and you're still exactly in range of that. That was neat. Eat Taco Bell for lunch? Enjoy that. Craven's going to be horrible. Yeah, it'll be bad. It should be fun to watch, though. We watched Venom 3 is pretty bad, and that's their good movie. We watched the second third of the final season. You can follow all that. Of Cobra Kai over the weekend. What a goofy-ass show, but it was fun. We had a good time. Thanks, Funky Monk. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Sounds good, bud. Enjoy the light work week, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, mans. Alright, when we get him to second phase, LOL, I don't even know what's going on there. I need to, like, stop and watch what he's doing, because I have no clue what he's doing. I cannot keep it. I can't keep track of it. Okay, they gave me that visceral back. That's good. Yeah, the Apes movies are really good. I enjoy them. The tracking, dude. Hit me in the toe and I died. I know we didn't have much health left, but just the hitboxes on these things makes me laugh. First one with James Franco. They were all good. I don't know that they get better. They definitely get better for a little bit and then they kind of come back down. But they're all good. They're all worth watching. What a shocker! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's my little buddy.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh no!
We find out just who made the cream rise to the top.
Oh no! Nobody can. Madam Web, it was so bad. I want to see it. I just want to see how bad it is. They don't even say the line from the trailer. Touch it and it does mega damage to me. Problem is I'm touching it. Nice clip, Weasel. Problem is I'm touching it. Nice clip, Weasel. A callback from DPs. Thank you. You're the only one that got it. Weasel clipped it because he's being silly. You actually get it. Top-notch editing. Perfectly flawlessly done. Okay, so I can roll through that. I can't parry it. It doesn't seem to want to parry, but I can roll through that big top-down heavy attack. And then, ow, and then punish him on the other side of it. I gotta roll through that yo-yo. I think that's the issue. I love that. He just dipped around me and I just charge attack right past him. Despite being locked on, doesn't matter. Morbius was so bad, I think I fell asleep. It's so bad. Weasel's blaming play slug on it. That's funny. Blaming it on the play slug. I mean, to be fair, my clip show cuts the last like 2 or 3 seconds off of every clip. I don't know why. The video will still play, but the audio cuts out, and I can't figure out a way around it. I don't know why it does that. What's up, Luker? Luker, we're struggling, bud. Luker, we are struggling. Honestly, after the next ad, I might just call it. We're not even getting close on this today. I feel like I'm not making any progress. Rolled. Didn't matter. I stepped on his dead mother and it ate my roll. Wow. We're going to take a quick bio break, and then ads will probably run, because that's the way it's been going today, but I'll be right back. And then we'll decide what we're doing after that. Okay with this morning. Not so much Yo, Hannah's like Alpha Wednesday. Go! Oh, it's beautiful! Are you kidding me? Maybe. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whoever, wherever, however you are today. Almost got it. Almost got it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing, like, super well, like, super great well, like, roach-free well. I know that sounds like a weird thing to wish people, but if you've been following the channel for the last 2 months, you know that wishing you to be roach-free is... I can't remember. Alright, let's save it up. Gotta be honest, Rapunzel's hair in that last level, scarier than anything in this level so far. To be honest. Mike Wazowski! Alright, buds. Let's do some stuff. This looks suspicious. I get done with it, honestly. I think we're safe here. Can someone explain what just happened there? What did we hit that launched me like Superman? What was that? Alright. Not access my damn claws. I forgot that I had claws on the left hand, so I'm like shaking my damn stick at him like, why don't you die? You moron. Did I get anything from that, bro? And then of course the menuing, as I'm trying to access stuff, I've got to clear the menu first. Let's just, please, let's go to the Church of Ella. To end the level right before the doctor, whatever his name was. Just got like body blocked by like a ghost wall. I don't know what happened there. His jump just stopped. It just stopped short. That's fine. I think we got it. We got it once, which means we're gonna beef it now. Yep. There's the beef. There's the beef. My mind had just kind of glossed. You know, I got a glossy mind. What can I say?
I can see that.
Yeah. See, Aloy knows. I got a glossy mind. What can I say? I could see that. I'm just going to take a minute to collect my thoughts. I'm going to let chat... I'm not even going to look at chat. Why am I wasting it here? Now... Did my mask break that block? Right now, I'm never doing this again. I'm trying to find a no-hit run from Hob, but YouTube is a glaring piece of shit, and it won't give me the results that I'm requesting in the cert. I'm just looking for a happy Hob, hitless, Orphan of Kos, and it's giving me literally everyone else. It's giving me his whole no-hit run. Did he not do the DLC? There's no way he didn't do the DLC. Kingdom Hearts? God, no. I have no clue what the plot is. The first one was fun, and then I played the other ones, and I was just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Kingdom Hearts 3? I think was the first thing I streamed on Twitch. The only person that was there for that entire stream was Heltar. That was the only one. It was the only one. Alright, let me see. No, do you guys... I guess I could do Jesus Here's Toast. Did Hob not ever no-hit Orphan of Kos? I usually don't like doing this because I like to check with streamers before I, watch their clips and stuff on my channel, but might as well watch it. Let's see. Let's bring this down a little bit. Did I not add? Yeah, here we go. There we go. How's that? Yeah, that's fine. We can watch that. Doing okay, Cake. Today kind of sucks just because of this game. Like, everything's fine. I can't complain, like, life-wise. Everything's great. I might actually be taking off in a little bit because I got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for some folks visiting and holiday stuff later this week, and then I still have to work today, blah, blah, blah. I was really hoping to get this stupid pain in the ass beaten earlier, but it's not looking like it's going to be that way today. So let's watch this video together and let's see if we can't see what the hell's going on. You let me know if there's any audio issues. How are you doing, Cake? Hope you're doing well. Let's see how he does it. Do you guys have audio or not? No audio? Okay, one sec. I mean, not that you really need it, it's just the screams over and over again. You are not alone. Crank it.
Technically, but my monitor's showing my PlayStation. It's not showing my computer. What? Fuck you, dude! I'm trying to get into the water!
He even misses that punish with the giant sword. With Ludwig's, right? I don't feel bad. Yeah, he just does not want to stagger out of those combos. It's a good way to get that 3 combo hit in, but okay, so he does go in and punish that yo-yo attack. And he does stay at like a medium distance from him, but he's also not staggering, so because he's using the two-handed sword.
I thought I was far enough.
At a medium pace. Oh, and here come the ads. Perfect. Piece of shit, Twitch. It's good to know he's trading with him, and he's not getting all his hits in either, and his pacing and his positioning is off. And he looks like he's dealing just about as much damage as I am with the cleaver, so. Yeah, and like everybody's saying that he's trivial when you stagger him, and he's not using stagger. Maybe I gotta look up somebody who can stagger. Sorry, OJ. Now he keeps distance from him in second phase. Or I guess he waits for him to come back to him. He's so jumpy. This just looks like such a pain in the ass. He doesn't stay on the ground long enough to hit him.
Dude, can you fuck off? The healing animation is so long.
So he runs when he screams, okay, because the lightning comes in waves. Does it always come from that direction? I don't even want to watch this anymore because it's just so much nonsense happening on screen. I also don't want to see... I don't want to see the end of it. God, that looks awful. That just looks horrible. That whole thing just looks terrible. I don't want to do any of it. Let's do a couple more attempts and I think I'll call it for today so I can get a jump start on lunch and some other stuff. Oh, nice, Scott. That's good to hear. So you don't know if it can come off yet or not, but you guys will find out soon. Hi, Minty. How are you? Let me try this. I think that works. I think that works. That's who we were just watching there. Who is very good at game. Yeah, that's these. Very good at game. Much better than me. And he was still having some struggle with it too, so... Let's give it a couple more tries and see if we can at least get to phase 2. But I don't know, man. I honestly might just level. If I have time between now and Wednesday, which I don't know if I will, I might just get a few more levels. You think it's the hardest boss in the Souls games, but from what I've heard, Lawrence is harder, so I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not thrilled about that. Where are we now? Like, we're level 90. Maybe I get 5 more levels. I'd like to put maybe 3 more into Vitality, maybe 2 more into Strength or Skill. I think I need a little bit extra. A little bit extra. So I might do that. If you guys have any advice on where there's a good farm for levels, not in the Chalice dungeons, especially the ones that need PlayStation Plus access. You had a harder time with cost than Lawrence. Hopefully that'll be for me too. I mean, I had tough times with bosses in other games that like other people had no issues with, but then also like 1 or 2 shotted bosses that people struggled with for a long time. So I don't know. I don't know. Some of them I get, some of them I don't. Some of them I luck into and can get past, and some of them I can't. You know what? Let's rock this just for funsies. Hopefully he jumps. Of course he doesn't. Okay. So yeah, the bolt paper doesn't do much if you don't actually hit him. So that's why I don't want to waste it. Good Echo Farm or the Pigs on Nightmare of Mensis. Yeah, we did that a lot. I guess I could. I guess I could run that. That was so far back though in the game. There's nothing more recent than that. I know that run. There's nothing more recent in like late game that's better. That's just gonna take me a while. Cause each level now is like 40,000 or something. Which each pig run I think is what, like 10 or 12,000, so it's not terrible, but like that's gonna be a long... I'll just do it while I'm at work. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell Funky Monk. And Funky Monk, don't tell on me. I think I might just need to edge with some levels. It's not going to make a difference, really, but... Well, let's say, it's not going to make that much of a difference, but I'm hoping I can just at least survive a little bit longer and hit a little bit harder. No, God. What pisses me off is the mechanics of this stuff where it does not give you... I'm doing the visceral attack and it doesn't give it to me. I'm pushing towards him and holding the attack button and it just doesn't give it to me. And like I said before, if one little mistake, one little misstep, one little dropped input, it's done. You're done. Because you've committed and just leave yourself open. It's over. Lawrence has some good drops. Easy farm. You think so? The moon runes and it'll give more echoes. Yeah. I have a rune set up for like the runs, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good reminder. I do have those runes for the echo farming. That's a good call. I might just have to do that. We'll maybe we'll go till 12:30 today. And we'll see how we go and then call it there. It just sucked, man. Like, honestly, over the weekend, I felt like I was getting the hang of at least the first phase. I got him to phase 2, like, relatively consistently. Like, Bashi, every move has to be perfect. Yeah, there's a little bit of wiggle room, but not much. And if you're committed on anything, then you get punished. Also, he goes faster than you most of the time. He also does that little sidestep, which I love. His little hop out of the way when you're charging up your attack. I think I'm trying too many charge attacks. I gotta get some quicker attacks in without trying to charge stuff, because there's not enough of a window. There's only maybe 2-3 attacks outside of the parries where you actually have long enough to hit him with a charge. And that's when he does the jump attack to you. When he does the yo-yo attack, if you can roll through it and get behind him. Yeah, exactly, Nate. And then when he does that big overhead slam, if you can yeet through it and get behind it, you can punish that too. But I gotta stop using the big charge attacks on him, because they're just not connecting. I'm just getting killed. Lol, you died. Lol, you died. Yeah, that game would probably send me into the Zika-sphere. I don't think I'd do well with that. I don't think I'd do well with that one. I do like platform games, but I don't think I had the memory for that. I would get frustrated with my own lack of memory on that one. So like right here's a punish, and they actually let me do a visceral, which is nice. Now we want to get down into the drink, where it's a little less chaotic. Okay, that one was... They gave me some grace on that one, because I was pretty far away, but they actually let me have that one. That one too, they actually gave me a little bit of grace on that, and they let me get the timing in on that. Thought I could get around behind him on that one. Could not. Woo! What was that? We're healing because I felt pretty good about that run, and then we got some weird jank like that. He's punishing the heals. It felt good for a while, and then it feels like he went to a different gear. Well, but it's not even the skills. Sometimes it's like you can watch when that camera does that quick little spin around. I don't know how you're supposed to adjust to that. We got lucky with those first 3 viscerals because they gave them to us when we were a little further away than we probably should have been. But then other stuff where it's just like, nah. Nope. He's decided nope. The only good thing here is that we're not wasting our heals. We're not eating through our heals. After having success with a super hard precise platformer, Solgren went on to draw Anime Booba for his job. That's a great job if you can get it. Great job if you can get it. Is that what he's doing? He's just drawing Booba? That's fun. There are so many Anime Booba games out there, though, that I'm just kind of like... They all just blend together. Like, none of them stand out as anything interesting to me. And they're all the same types of Booba. They don't even, like... You know, they don't even vary the Booba anymore. Or the design of the character, you know. They're all exactly the same. please. Okay, they gave me that one too, which was nice. Lol, you died. Lol, lol, you died. I love when the camera directs me to roll directly into him. It's fine, give me that heal back. Nice. Okay, we got a free heal from that. It's fine, we'll trade. That one I gotta roll in on. Once he does the first yo-yo, I gotta get in on the second one. I rolled it, dude. It's fine. Give me my heal back on this. Get up, please? Thank you. Shit. I don't know what he's doing. That's the best we did so far. That's the best we did so far. And I wasted bolts and beast pellets. The music change is nice. The music change is pretty cool. I just can't tell what the shit he's doing other than hopping around. There's like too much stuff on the screen. I can't keep track of it all. He did another platformer, had the cute vibe already. Now he does anime exclusively. Is it Goon RPG 2 or Go 1? The Glizzy Gladiator. What are you saying, Asalka? React to him a lot. That's the reason I think he's so hard with all the other bosses. You can get to a groove. He's erratic, so you always have to be fast. The thing is, like, I can be fast, but my character can't. So, like, I can see what's going on sometimes, but you gotta have, like, instant reaction speed and know what you're doing ahead of time, which I don't know yet. We haven't seen that phase enough yet, but that was probably the best we've done so far. But yeah, I think maybe if we can get a couple more levels under us, it'll make it a little bit more palatable. But yeesh, bud. I really don't like wasting those consumables. Yeah, having the boss jump out of sight and then the camera just being like, I don't know. That was a shit run. Having him just like launch out of the screen and then not having any indication of where he's coming down. And also the camera just being shit. It's rough. I'm not complaining because that's what it's intended. It's intentional. It's not like a glitch or a bug. It's intended. That's just shitty. And I'm trying to find the windows where you can heal in that stuff. And I'm honestly wondering if having the shield up might be better because there's a lot of AoE shit he's throwing around. So I'm wondering if maybe having the shield up could work for some of those things. So maybe shield in the second phase could be interesting. Basically the consumables like Beast Blood Pellet, the Bolt Paper, and the shield maybe for second phase. While we do parries.
Hit with the Beatus Dr. Claw. It's the only way to destroy this wicked monstrosity.
Nobody
Love
can.
Wilford.
Love Wilford. Aw. So nice. Justify it with intended. It's still shitty. It is. Dude, the tracking on some of those hits. Alright, one more time. And that's it. Like I said, I think I said this on Wednesday. I really didn't like the big enemies that spun around like a 0-point mower. They could just spin around on a little lazy Susan and just track you without having to take their like size or their bulk into account. And that sucked. This guy does the same thing. He has like a 0-point turn radius, but he's much smaller and faster, so it actually makes it worse. At least with the big guys, you have a big hitbox that you can aim for and pretty much hit most of the time. So even though they just spin around like a lazy Susan without, you know, factoring physics in whatsoever, he does it too. He turns on like an infinite point. He's just much faster. I gotta keep up. I can't. I'm old. I'm too old. Alright, last run, final run. I gotta call it for today because I got Thanksgiving stuff to do. I got a lot to do, actually. I think I've underestimated how much crap I have to do. I'm just gonna keep shooting it with my gun and see what happens. What happens is I die. Alright, that was stupid. Let's do a real final run. That wasn't really a final run. That was a fake final run. That was fake. Let's do a real one for real. Let's do a real one for real. Because that was dumb. I'm gonna have to put some time into this. I'm gonna need 5, 6, 7 levels, I think. Maybe I get to level 100 and really overdo it. Just so I feel better about myself. Can't do it till you do it, you know? I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And I'm with Tilly, like one and done, I think, for this. I don't feel like I ever need to fight this guy again. Unless I can actually get the timing of certain things down. It's one of those things where, like, a speedrunner, a full-time gamer, a younger person by, like, 20 years, 25 years, could probably watch it, do it a few times, get their moves locked in. I would have to do it, like, hundreds of times before I can build enough muscle memory to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't need to, like, recognize that move. My fingers just know what to do when I get there. And we ain't there yet, but I'm gonna run over your mama. He didn't like that. He didn't like it. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, that was just... Do you see the difference between that and one that actually gives me the visceral? Because I don't. It's basically one step slower. It was just one step difference. That bullshit, man. That little 0-point slide. I should have healed. Anyway, I think that's going to do it. I don't have it today. Just don't have it today. I'm going to try to get a few more levels out over the next couple of days. Maybe practice this a little more off stream. Try to get a phase 2 more consistently and then figure out whatever the hell's going on there. But thank you guys for hanging out today. Happy Monday to you. Let's see who's up and streaming at the moment. I know it's a little bit early, but like I said, much to do, much to do. Let's find out who is streaming. It sucks, man. Takes me back to like Liza P when I was struggling against Fuoko for like three streams, I think. That was rough. Pretty rough. We'll get him. Okay, who is currently streaming? Twitch, please. Thank you. Weighty Lady's doing Palia. Tilly's just getting started, it looks like. Sacriel's on, which is unusual. Cleve. We haven't gone over to Cleve in a little while. Let's pop on over to Cleve and say hi to our buddy Cleve. He's playing Pacific Drive. So we'll hang over there. Enjoy him a lot, honestly. The game's too easy. Nice to know the end game's a challenge. Nice. I wouldn't say it's been easy. It's been... This is honestly... Yeah, it does feel like the first real challenge for the whole game. But, I don't know if I want that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want that. Have a good one. I'm going to send you guys over to Cleve. I'm going to grab lunch. Probably going to lurk in lunch. And I'll see you guys next time. So we'll be back Wednesday morning with more of this, hopefully with a few more levels under my belt. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. See you guys next time. Say hi to Cleve, be nice. Ask how he's regressing, and I'll see you over there. Bye.